everyone gone quiet, or is it just me?
I hear everybody else. I hear Don.
We're going to have to carry a sign to put up.
Because I'm getting no fucking sound.
Sign language.
Put signs say, hey, you need to reload.
The live popped up right now.
Yep. So we're live, but Gary can't hear us.
Yeah, 'cause I had to sign out of faith. He told me to sign out.
Let me drop out of this and reload. Perhaps it's that. Yeah.
Too much light on that sign, sir. We can't read it.
Yeah. Too much green on it.
Yeah.
He went out, Pat.
There you go. Oh.
Pat.
Yeah.
And there's sound. Oh. It is a bit more like what Gil does. So,
Yeah, it was the normal way to come in.
yeah. Okay, I've sussed it now. I'll get there.
Hey, it's all a learning curve, man.
Oh, yeah.
We're live.
Yes. So, I better actually check the page.
Yep, the YouTube link's good too.
Yeah, if you put them up during the day, during the week, if it's raining here, I'll join you. Once I get all the crap built here, so I can work.
Yeah. Sure I don't toe my dog in the head because it's sat under my desk. It's
pop up chat.
over the holidays. It's easier for me to do them
Okay.
during the week, but when it comes to
Over there.
I gotta try to post one in my group and see if I get any takers. That's the only thing different I can think of to do over there. But I won't put one up on Friday or Saturday night because that's this one.
yeah, I mean,
like, don't worry about it, do it. I'm like, I'm not gonna step on us. Besides, I'm here to hang out with us first.
it's only normally I wouldn't do Friday nights or Saturday nights. Is only because Gil's busy, so I thought, you know,
Right.
everyone can still get together and have a laugh. And even, I mean, we don't have to be live all night, you know what I mean? Later on, I can shut that down and we can just go back to talking rubbish. But it was just to test the live thing and see how it goes.
Right. Yeah, the next thing is the paneling up on this side of the room and open it by the door and paint the rest of the ceiling out white. Get my lights in here.
Yeah, you're gonna put lights in it.
Yeah, I'm gonna put, I have an 8-footer. I'm gonna put up on the other side of the room. Where that, because this has got that barn style roof in it.
All right, yeah, slightly tilted.
I'm gonna put it on that first slope up and have it shine down that way onto the bench. And then I have a 4-footer that I'm gonna put over on this side of the room. Because my paint booth is gonna be directly back where my camera is right now. And I'm planning on having way more bench space available now.
There's nothing quite as much fun as building a hobby room. Time you eventually get around to finishing it, you won't want to do modeling anymore.
Oh, I don't have that problem. Problem I have is I gotta cut out most of my building during the day and work on the house. because all I got. I got 9 windows to glaze just in my front porch.
Ouch. Ain't no small number.
Then I have 4 upstairs. Windows, you can't take those old windows out without ripping the whole house apart. So I got to freaking do that on whatever with them not supposed to be on. But it's the only way to keep the freaking wind and snow from blowing through the windows. Because when we remodeled the house, the only new windows were the ones out in the living room and the 2 in the dining room. All the old windows are still in the house.
Yeah. I wasn't too bad. I ain't got to worry about that. It's not my house. I'll let them worry about it. Landlord worry about it.
Right. I gotta replace the threshold in the front door. And I have to take the window sills off, new window sills off.
The joys of owning your own home.
Well, like I said, the idiots were supposed to be fixing shit. My old man didn't ride them, and he didn't frickin' do walkthroughs. So they just let the house run down more and more. And just, I know damn well they stole some of my frickin' tools because my interlocking straight edge for cutting sheetrock ain't here. I asked them, like, when are you gonna bring my sheetrock tools back? What sheetrock tools? Like, yeah, I know you got it. It's there before you moved out. Put a kind of a rift between me and the fire department. Yeah, I'm like up in my bedroom where my benches and stuff are right now. It's, I went to say 85 when I was up there. Had the windows open in here while I was building the new door. And I came up, had it all hanging wide open, closed it up, turned the frickin' air conditioner on right when I came on. And it's down to 70 degrees in here now.
Well, we actually had a hot day today. We don't get them often. But it's too goddamn warm for me. Although I don't mind it. Tomorrow they're saying it's raining, it's going to be cold. So, not today, Monday. Keep thinking it's Sunday. I don't know why.
I got shook out of bed with lightning, 11 a.m. I felt the bed move. Boom, you know. We got 500, 550 lightning.
Go ahead.
I got a weather station that shows us 552 lightning strikes. About an hour. A quarter-inch rain.
It's better than my app. It said absolutely nothing last night. And I went, right after I got off from here, I went into the house. And it was like half hour. I could kind of hear it off in the distance.
Yeah.
By the time an hour rolled by, my cat come up freaking the fuck out. I couldn't figure out why.
Fucking having a mental motivation.
I thought I was gonna have windows breaking. The friggin' lightning was striking so close to the house. I didn't go around town to see if how many trees got blown apart.
This suspension is pissing me off.
Yeah.
Every time I think it's glued, I let go and it goes ping, just lets go of the engine.
Yeah. What are you using to glue it in? Gary,
Yes, mate.
what are you using to glue it in?
Oh, Tamiya.
Extra.
I'm using the extra. I made a mistake when I got it. I got the extra thin instead of a regular. To be honest with you, it's a fucking pain in the ass.
Use the DAPA CA, dude. You got it or painted already?
So no, it's already painted. It's just gluing it into the chassis before the other bits go on because I've got the frame first coated. But it should just fucking glue and hold the engine, man. But every time I let go, there you go. Look, fucking thing moves.
Clamp it. Put a book on it.
I hate using the Tamiya on painted parts because they don't bite for shit.
Normally, I use my Revel for this sort of thing because I find the Revel Pro is absolutely the dog's danglies for these kind of kits. I don't normally use Tamiya. It's not something, but I saw it and I knew everyone was going on. Oh yeah, Tamiya's great. So I thought I'll go buy a bottle. It won't go. But now I can't find my damn Revel. I really want to get some Revel on this shit because the Revel will be like, ah, come here, you bitch, and fucking hold it.
The Tamiya is good on bare plastic parts.
Yeah, it's not. That's the problem. It's not bare. It's already been pre-painted.
Right.
And now I really can't find the damn Revel.
If you had any CA, because I just put a dot of CA on it, hit it with the kicker, and it don't move.
I think it's my daughter singing. That's not George, that's Talia. Either way, I'm never going to be a rich man from there singing.
Well, that depends if she's good.
No, I love my baby girl very much, but from what I'm hearing right now, tone deaf. Tone deaf. It could actually be my eldest one. I'm not quite sure. It's definitely a girl's voice. It was one of my daughters. I might have to super glue this because it's really fucking shitting me off and I can't find me Revel Pro. My daughter tidied my desk, which I probably should have stopped and thought about, but she's very good at making stuff look neat and tidy, but I think she's gone and hidden my glue. Problem is I don't use it that often because I do resins most of the time.
Right.
It's not something I punch around with. How do I get it to rotate so that it picks up the person that speaks? Because for some reason it's just stuck on Lenny.
Mine's moving around okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's me. And unfortunately, because I'm hosting the Hangout, if you look on the YouTube channel, it's just stuck on Lenny.
Flying an airplane.
Yeah, mine's shifting. I can't remember which one I was on about a week ago, and Jesus Christ, that thing just bam, 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 bam. And they were like, yeah, we don't know what the hell is wrong with it.
It's all a learning curve. Like I say, it's the first time I've done a live, so.
Yeah, you know what the big problem is? You're going to get it all figured out, And that's when frickin' thing is going to be shut down.
They'll change it again or something.
Yeah.
Don't have any experts out there.
Cameraman. Oh, the hell! I didn't know. I don't want that. And now it's rotating. Okay. For some reason, it's shrunk it. Don't want that there. I just suddenly cut out my fucking head. Yeah, it's rotating now on the live feed.
I want to see if they're actually going to give us another free option because I think they're going to try to make us pay for it.
That's what they like to do, innit? They don't like giving you free stuff. And that's what
Well,
Hangout.
they see how many people are using the Hangout, so they're, you know damn well it was some little shit that wanted to raise and said, hey, if we do this, we can make X amount of money on all these guys.
The problem
But-
is, it's that they stick ads in the front of every video, but they can't do that with Hangouts, which means they're giving you a free product, and they hate free.
Right.
We'll find a way to put ads in a live show.
Yeah, and then they'll be happy because they're making money off of it.
I don't know, they're just looking to make a buck off them, all the people that are using this.
That's it. I'm super gluing this, or I'm gonna fucking punch the damn thing.
That bottle of Jesus juice on top of it, that'll hold it down.
I've just been holding it for about 5 minutes. No glue takes more than 5 minutes to set. Come on.
It happens sometimes when you paint in the glue.
She's moved my glue brush. I had an old battered brush that I just stuck in because it broke. The lid broke. It won't undo. So I had an old battered brush that I was using as my glue brush. She's moved my glue brush. Okay, old battered brush. You'll do. You're pretty bad. Yeah. You're gonna get it. Oh.
Jesus. Freaking Christ.
You having fun there, Lenny?
Oh, yeah. Just put out words.
Right. If this don't hold it, I'm gonna go back to painting the fucking manic board. So I make this to hold so I can move on to the next thing. Oh my god, this side didn't even up. What the?
Yeah, I gotta start with you on the back. I'm debating whether to go with the gold stripe down the middle of this or put some custom transfers on it. Proper bling Painted green with black stripes.
it. Stretch it.
Is it the movie Mustang from the Bullet movie?
Yeah, yeah. And I've even gone fastback green.
Yeah, I thought it was that color.
It's quite a nice green. And I was going to go the gold stripe down the middle. But then the inner beast in me wants some pinstripes and tribal markings. And,
Do it.
yeah.
Yeah, I should probably buy a 65 Mustang kit and paint that ugly frickin' prairie bronze because that's what color mine was when I bought it.
This is my dream car. If ever I win the lottery, I'm
Mustang?
coming over.
Green
I'm
color? behind it. Yeah.
Damn, like dog food cans.
Oh, I'm gonna have it pimped out, take it to like West Coast Customs or something like that. Get those bitches to pimp it.
Don't matter. It's still a Ford recycled dog food can.
Dude, this is Shelbyville. Nothing Shelby touched is dog food.
Yeah.
Apart from maybe dog food. In which case that was dog
Well,
food.
Lenny's just the GM guy. I'm just the Ford guy.
I'm Chevy all the way, baby. Every single vehicle in my driveway sitting on the other side of that garage is a Chevy.
I like the Dodge Charger as well, the Pontiac GTO. I just like any muscle car from the 50s through to the late 70s. Fucking beautiful. Just all of them. The Plymouth, all of them. Suicide doors, custom 50s, the hot rods from the 50s and 60s.
Suicide doors. Let me see if I have my picture.
Those Lincolns were nice with the suicide doors.
I got this truck in storage right now.
Link, that was it. The first time I saw it, that one was on Porn Stars. You ever watched that show?
Yeah.
Down in Las Vegas, and they bought one and done it up for the granddad.
You had that.
The way the doors open, man, and the old gangsters back in the day used to like they called them the suicide doors because they used to dump you out from them because you could open it and just throw them clean out. It's epic, man. I mean, the fact that the manufacturers thought, oh no, we need to make a car for the mob. Let's make it so it's convenient for them to throw people out of the car. Class, proper class. Alright, that's finally held. That's super good.
I can't say that there's a GM and a Ford in my driveway because it's an 06 Lincoln Mark LT.
Unfortunately, I got a Ford Galaxy.
You gotta go to Mexico to find one of my trucks.
I got the old family 7-seater wagon.
They quit making it here, but they were still making it in Mexico. That's normal. They quit building Falcons here, but they still were making them in Australia. Every company does that.
That's the same with the Land Rover over here. I stopped making the Land Rover over here, but I can't remember what country was it, Abu Dhabi or somewhere like that. Bought the patent. Now they make it. Fucking.
Well, Ford bought Land Rover.
They bought who?
They bought Land Rover.
Ah. Did they?
You know, they basically had Jaguar until they got them out of the toilet.
Oh, Jaguar, yeah. I know about that.
They kicked them loose after that.
Yeah. Where's my transfers?
Originally, Ferrari was trying to get Ford to buy them out. Kicked around, and Ford said, fuck it, we don't want you.
Who can blame them?
So, this is what I got sitting in the driveway right now. I don't know if you can see it.
Dude.
Hang
on, let me
Right now it's primer black because I'm getting ready to repaint it, but it sits on a trailer. It doesn't come off or anything unless I take it to the show.
Dude, that's beautiful.
Yeah. There's a few others that she's got. You know, I got a
Is that when the trailer comes up at the back and everything?
Yeah, the bed dumps. I can dance it around. You know, it's got the Lambo doors, the flip hood. It's got, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 TVs inside. Yeah, it's a toy.
That is beautiful.
Right now she's primer black because I'm getting ready to redo it. I'm probably gonna go with Aztec this time. I've got a guy. I got a guy right now from R&R Customs, and the back seat is going to be taken completely out, and they're actually going to make a seat out of a casket. And the backs of the front seats are going to be the lids to the casket. So, yeah.
That's nice, man.
She's been so many colors. Yep. I got to paint her at least once or twice, every so many months,
Oh, yeah, you won't win in a freaking show for long.
Yeah.
A friend of mine had a 50 Merc, and God, he was winning all the shows, and then 2 years later, they wouldn't even freaking give him a third anymore.
And then my little boy, he has one of those little Chevy Power Wheels, and
Yeah.
look at this one. He wanted it to my truck. I don't know if you can see that too much.
Oh.
Right? Yeah,
Cool.
everything that's on my truck is on his little Power Wheel. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, so he had to have it matching. Little sucker.
Yeah, my grandsons begged me to paint theirs, so I did it all up the way they wanted. Now the youngest is almost too old for it. My daughter likes to be careful, so I can give a shit less.
Yeah. Here's the latest color. It's when it was blue. When it was blue and I don't know why you can't see the picture that well, but it was blue and black with all the skulls.
Yeah, it's doing that whole fucking white thing.
Oh, I see it. Oh,
Yeah.
dude, that blue's lovely.
Yeah, even the
Like
inside.
merges with the black.
Yeah, I even airbrushed all the skulls on the inside panels and everything. Yeah. That's all candy paint.
That's lovely.
Yeah, that's what Gil said. When Gil says, he paints it every freaking month. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
I'm surprised you're not doing a wrap.
You know what? It did have a wrap at one time. It's $3,500 to wrap it.
Yeah.
You know, it don't last that long, and it's because the wrap starts to crack in time, and it's hard as hell to get off of that body. Once it starts cracking, it's hard to get off.
I don't like the looks of that wrapping shit. I prefer a nice paint job.
Yeah,
Well, yeah. You know, like NASCAR, all of them are wrapped now, and it's like, really?
I know.
You can't get a painter that can paint them anymore?
I can't. And some of them that you got people like wrapping the cars in gold and shit. And it's like that. Yes, okay, it's a nice motor, but wrapping it in plastic gold just makes it look tacky as fuck.
Yeah, it looks tacky. It's cool in a way, I guess, to some guys think it. Especially around here, we have one that's wrapped in like chrome, one is gold, one is all these like mirror colors. But they're not thinking the sun over here is hard on that stuff.
Yeah.
It's not gonna last long. If I wrap it, if I do any wrapping, it would be wrapping whatever parts on the inside of the truck that's not gonna be affected too much by the sun.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, because I did have a wrap, and it didn't last long because of the sun here. It's just the sun's too hard. So, and that was $3,500 wasted. What, 3, 4, 5 months on there?
Yeah, we reduced out some booth coat, sprayed a buddy's car down with that. Then we did the paint job. That dumb son of a bitch, he leaves the bar. Cops start chasing him. He loses the cops, pulls into the goddamn car wash, blew the shit off the fucking car, then left.
That to me, a good paint job. I mean, I see some really beautiful paint jobs. You don't. It wipes the floor with saran wrap in a freaking car every day of the week.
Yeah, we did. I did the fancy paint jobs on semis.
Yeah.
Those guys are super particular because they don't own a house. That truck is home.
Uh,
Yeah, everybody's like,
I just
"Oh,
think-
I'm doing that," and I was like, "It was a new challenge."
yeah, no, I personally, definitely a paint man over the wraps.
Well, the biggest problem you got now is they've gone away from having actual painters. Now it's in general, you do everything, and
Okay.
it's like, that kind of screws it because if you had a guy that all he does is paint all day, that guy gets good.
I was watching a program, I can't remember what the hell it was, and there was this old Hispanic guy, and they brought him in, and he could do pinstriping with a paintbrush, and they were better than anything that, like, the little plastic ones you can get. They were perfect. He'd been doing it for like 40 years. Little old guy walked in with a little cap, sat down, and
Was it the
it done
regular,
such a
regular
beautiful.
paintbrush, or was it the pinstripe paintbrush? Because the pinstripe paintbrush is kind of small and it's got the real long bristle so that it flows.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, and he had a whole set of these brushes, and they were all angled and stuff. And he let rip with it. And the presenter of this show said no one pinstripes any other way in this place. If you pinstripe, he's the man we call.
Yeah, we have a guy here in El Paso that's his life, and everybody goes to him when they want that pinstriping by hand. They go see him. That's it.
Good boy, Jaden. Honestly, he was doing, because straight lines is hard, but he was doing the curls and in the middle and the looked like fat. Jesus. He sat there, he didn't move. He just sat there painting for about fucking 4 hours, man. And when he got up, that car looked fucking bomb diggity.
Yeah.
Hats off to him.
Yeah,
he said, my father taught me, and I didn't have a son to teach. He said, but this is what I do. This is what I love. I get up every morning. I go to work, knowing that I'm doing something that I truly love. And you got to take your hat off to that. Just full stop. Anyway, now to go to work doing something you enjoy is a rarity.
Yeah, back in the 70s, my dad went out, picked up a guy, brought it back to town, had to do some work, get his car running. He didn't have any money. And he did everything on the cabinet, both of our records, did all the windows in the shop to pay for the work done on his car. And hell, even when it came into the 80s, that shit, he kind of got raw into the deal, I think, because it was that good. But you don't see things like that anymore because, well, if you don't have money, you're not going to get your car. Damn, I thought I was not open today.
Sorry about that, guys. Oh, Jerry.
Hey, what's up?
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, not bad. Got to play with grandkids a little bit today, so.
That's always a good time. Oh, what happened there? Ooh.
Lenny there.
Yeah, Lenny's it.
Yeah,
I just seen his hand move.
just concentrating here.
Oh, I was a truck mechanic. This guy did all the lettering in the new trucks, and it's sort of like silk screen. He used a paper with holes punched in it and charcoal bags, and
Yep,
could lay out
that's the way to make them both match on both sides.
the pinstriper guy. The trick there was they had good paint that would flow. Those long bristle brushes could have enough paint in there to down the whole side of the car. And that's the problem I have with painting mostly is getting enough flow. Those bristle brushes, it would just hold that fine tip and hold enough paint to unload down the whole length of the car one stroke. This was Donati on it.
Okay.
Yeah, I masked all of the graphics I did.
I don't think Mitt's coming. He's just come back from taking his boy. I think he said carnival.
They use a prop stick too. You know how you guy will have like a wood stick. He leans that out. That's how he would go in between a charcoal bag. You know, he always had like a wood stick. It's been in my mechanic toolbox for 40 years.
I'm muted. No, I think it's unmuted, isn't it? Yep. So. Ugh, goddamn kids. So they go to bed and automatically that means they have to entertain themselves. What are you up to, Joe? You still doing that Spitfire?
Oh yeah.
Did you manage to put cables for behind?
What now?
Did you manage to find cables for behind the dashboard?
Just getting started on it.
Ah, you found some. Ooh. Yeah.
Like I said, just getting started.
That's beautiful. It's going to look dog bollocks.
I was going to change the color of the house, and then I was down in the big shop, and it hadn't dawned on me until I think it was 10 o'clock Friday afternoon or Friday morning. I can't change the color of the goddamn house because when the old man put the extent or the new addition onto the shop, he had vinyl siding put on it. So it's like shit. I'm stuck with white.
Hey, nothing wrong with white. Rex son.
So I'll have to figure out what color the trim's gonna be.
Lime green.
Oh hell no. Not on my house.
You're not the adventurous type then.
No, I'm not adventurous when it comes to my house.
Hot paint.
Now, kind of a toss up between black and the blue that was the trim was when I was like in grade school.
Bright neon orange?
No, the only orange that exists in my family is the orange that's on all the fire trucks.
I'm just trying to help you, Don.
No, between black and blue.
Are you sure you don't want to go for something a little more adventurous?
Nope. Not on the house.
I just don't understand, man.
And I already did fluorescent green on that freaking Charger, so I think I'm kind of fluorescent for at least a couple of months. Well, then again, I am doing two dirt track stock cars, so fluorescence might be back in the order again. I gotta design my paint racks.
You could go for a very mellow lavender.
I already got that in my backyard. My oh God, it'd be nice if my lilac bushes are blooming right now. I thought I pretty much might have killed or screwed them up the last time I cut them off at the ground because they haven't bloomed now. This year they finally bloomed again.
Yeah, see, my wife won't let me get anywhere near the lilac bushes.
What did you do to them?
I try to cut them back every so often so they don't overgrow. But if you cut them down too close to the ground, you pretty much screw
I was thinking a 20-inch chainsaw about half an inch off the ground.
them. Never.
Yeah, I'm highly allergic to lavender.
All right.
My mom was too. But the bush always stayed because of me, so she just had to stay out of the very end of the backyard. And there's only one in the yard. That I finally let the city cut down my grandma's evergreen tree last year. That just about freaking killed me. Should have seen how much pollen came out when it hit the ground.
Hell, my yard looks like a freaking desert in the front. My old lady hates plants.
Suppose it's low maintenance.
Yeah. Well, the backyard is a little different. That's my yard. That's mine. You know, because I got my, I don't know what you call them, like big old elephant ears. Because underneath all those elephant ears, I got a big fish.
Ah, it gives a nice mountain shade.
Yeah, so that's my, the backyard is mine. So she don't do much back there but smoke her cigarettes. That's it. But she hates plants, man.
Well, I'm thinking, if I want to kill it, I've got a pretty good thing of a plant killer somewhere around here. I'm not really sure my wife would allow me to do that, though.
I can suggest a few things that will totally kill it really fast.
Really
Take
fast.
round-
Really fast
Do
is
a-
not in the option, man. I want something that I'm going to enjoy doing.
Oh, okay, because I can tell you, go 50-50 Roundup and diesel fuel. It won't last more than a day.
Ain't the Roundup killing people?
I don't have lung cancer, and I sprayed a lot of freaking Roundup when I was working for the city.
Yeah, they sued the shit. They got sued the shit out of in the States, didn't they?
Yeah. I use it all the time.
Well, my cousin uses it all the time. He's a farmer. And he's even like, you know, sorry to say, but I think Roundup got a raw deal on that because I don't think it caused cancer.
Everything causes cancer nowadays. You're gonna die no matter what.
Everything, you know, what the people ain't got figured out is they made us live longer so the cancer is more prominent. Because back in the old days, you worked yourself to death.
Yeah, they don't do that anymore. That sounds like hard work.
Yeah, we got bigger, better machines now, and you know, back in the old days is when they could honestly say that farming was going to kill you. You can't say that anymore unless it's the sitting on your ass driving or letting the GPS drives the frickin' tractor and the fucking combine.
I'm back.
I mean,
Ah, Pat.
Had to restart my whole computer.
Oh, you probably meltdown.
Said I lost the internet or something. Internet was fine, but the Mac's probably getting old and hot.
Mine does that sometimes. If my computer goes into standby mode, my Wi-Fi gets a right arse on about it. It makes me restart the PC.
On the way, I noticed Mick put a thing in Facebook saying he's at the carnival all day and he's too wasted. He won't be in tonight.
Yeah, he's out having a quiet one, I think.
We just don't want to hear it. I'm catching that truck.
Too much cotton candy.
How much that whiskey did he drink last night? When I left, he was on his second or third one.
Still got a headache.
Yeah, a headache and then some, I'd imagine. Whiskey screws with me big time.
Body
So my legs go, then my voice goes. I look like freaking cabbage sat in the chair.
body ache.
What the hell did I do with that?
Two.
the only one that really kicks my ass is killing it.
I got the. I got the water. What the hell do I do with the little dashboard?
Now you sound like me.
Oh, terrible for it. I know I can't. I put it down. I thought I put it there. It'll be safe there.
See, there's your problem.
It's safe. It's not going anywhere.
I
Just don't know where it is.
Yeah. I'll never fucking find it again.
That's what it was. When Joe came on, I got blown off the internet.
I haven't got gas.
Yeah.
That's James. That's not Joe.
They call him the Breeze. Of Leonard Skinner.
Sure now. Well, there's the steering wheel I was looking for a minute ago. That needs paint. I'll put that there. So I can lose that in a minute. What the hell?
Chip-up.
I'm gonna take a couple of days off. My back is freaking killing me.
How long before your shop's ready then, Don?
What was that?
How long till your shop's ready, your little workshop's ready for you?
Well, I was thinking I could start moving in tomorrow, but I hurt so bad it took me all damn day to build the door.
Maybe next week then.
Yeah, crazy about. I should have everything moved in here by Wednesday. I just haven't decided what I want to do with the floor yet. If I'm just gonna leave it plywood or if I'm gonna tile it.
You got shelf stuff and stuff.
Well, the tile would be nice over by the paint booth,
Yeah.
but it sounds like a lot of work.
Oh, we're gonna start static when I
I
got
didn't
it.
do it. I've been laying linoleum floor forever. I got a shit ton of those linoleum self-stick tiles that they bought to do the bathroom downstairs, and that took up like a quarter of a box, and they bought like 3 or 4 boxes of it.
Carpet or tile?
No, I just got rid of the frickin' carpet. See, carpet and me got a problem. My chair don't roll on it for shit.
Yeah.
And if you don't have the right color, styrene just disappears in it.
I prefer laminate or hardwood. It's a little bit more forgiving.
What I'd like to have around in here, but I wouldn't be able to roll my chair on it, is the rubber interlocking mat.
I use one of those plastic squares for desks.
Well, the way I want to have this set up is I'm going to have a bench on that side of the room, small one on this back side because my paint booth is going to take up part of it, and then bench down on this other side. I want to be able to roll everywhere in here. I'm going to bring my little TV in here, and I'm going to pass to it. So I got better stream to look at. Well, we'll see. I got to get moved into here and then start designing my paint racks.
I've got to be honest, I didn't build enough. I mean, I didn't have a lot of space, but the rack I built, I wish I built more. I got all paints all over in that corner. I got paints all over the shelves. So the top rack is all my models, which I've now filled. All my shelves are filled, and I've got no more fucking room.
Yeah. Well, I gotta do some of the stuff around the paint booth because all I spray basically is auto air products, creative products. So I need them over here, but for a lot of the like really itty bitty stuff like paint and pulleys and paint and belts, I still use Bottle Master acrylic, which now you got into a smaller bottle. So I got to further design something for around the bench and then something for the rest.
I couldn't have put any more shelves up if I tried anyway. I'm fucking out of room. And she won't let me have any more room. She'll kick my ass if I try putting more shelves up. She was like, where are you putting those predators? I was out on the coffee table. She laughed, fuck are you? You look good. Imagine watching TV and watch Predator with predators in the front ground. No. I didn't get it.
He's got a coffee table that's got glass top and glass sides. So it's basically a box. And he did some freaking alien thing. And his old lady wasn't asking where he's going to put the thing. Next thing she comes home, she's sitting there watching TV, looks up, What the fuck is that?
Make a man.
That was the end of having this stuff in the socket.
That's what my mum is like. I want to get a glass display case. Put it over in the corner. They have my models in it. She's already told me to kiss her ass. I don't want to kiss her ass.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go get a bigger case too. With all these damn stretch trucks I'm doing. Because I got a big ass display case back there, and it's already full with some of the cars I got left. I got to buy out.
I was debating like trying to sell some of my ones that I've done. That way I can make, because there's a few up there that are like, eh. The idea was I was going to put all the ones I loved up on the top shelf. But there's a couple up there now that I've fallen out of love with, so we'll see.
Most of mine don't stick around that long. There is some that I did keep because I like them.
Yeah.
And I know they ain't going to give me what I want.
That's the problem. Everyone expects. I've done, how long ago was it? A few months now, before Christmas, I think it was. I've done a Titan for Game Workshop. I thought I'd do that, spin it around, stick it on eBay, put a little drink on top. I get the fun of painting it. Someone else can have it for, because they play the game or whatever, they can have it for that. And I get the money back to go buy another model. Everyone wanted fucking kept messaging me, can I, you know, shut off, man. What do you think? It didn't take me, like, you know, I didn't paint it in my dreams. It took fucking time and effort. I want a little bit back. In the end, I think I made about 25 quid on the damn thing. Yeah, nah, I ain't doing that again.
Yeah, everything I build, there's ones that I keep, but the grandkids freaking come in and say, Grandpa, can I have that? Yeah, go on with it.
That's what I started to think about. Some of the models that I've got, maybe my boys would like on the shelves in their room, because my boys always eyeing, especially the Marvel stuff. I got Deadpool, he's got that. I've got a Doctor Strange, he keeps eyeing that up. So I might let him have a few bits to sit on his shelf so his room looks cool when his mates come over. Problem is, it's the younger one that's the problem. The older one wouldn't touch him. The older one, the younger one.
Yeah.
If he gets anywhere near him, that's it. Done.
Yeah, the one that keeps wanting my cars is my middle grandchild. He's good about not taking them off the shelf and screwing with them.
Yeah, that's the problem. It's because they want to play with them, don't they?
His brother will come in the room and he'll be going for it. The next thing you know, they're having a fight. Or the oldest one will decide that he's going to come in and try to take it, and Carson just beats the living hell out of him. She's like, he's definitely yours. And I was like, yeah, there's a way to control his temper. Like, I think they're trying to get him into crap, I can't remember which one it is. Taekwondo.
Ah, right, yeah.
You know, at least teach him that how to control when you're gonna frickin' do something.
It's good focus as well. I did Kung Fu. To the point that I even was an instructor for a bit. It teaches you focus, it teaches you control, and it teaches you patience.
Oh, see, I was in boxing, and I focused it. You know, I could be pissed off for freaking 20, 30 days and go in and have a fight and unleash hell on my opponent.
What are you working on, Pat? You still doing that Ferrari?
Yep.
Wow. You painted that? Or is it?
Got the side windows blacked out and then putting all the vent screens in and the headlights now. It's easy kit, you know, it doesn't have a lot of engine or anything. That part's already done.
That's nice. That's really nice.
Paint the fake underneath. These new cars, they hide everything anyway with aerodynamics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially the sports car ones, yeah. It's all hidden to give it streamliness.
I don't know what it's like working on these new cars. Glad I got out of the mechanic. When I got out,
I
computers.
quit evolving as a mechanic in, let's see, 1985 when they started hanging all this computer shit on.
84 is when I quit, and that's when the computers were coming around.
Yep. In 85,
Things.
I didn't like being a mechanic anymore.
Open the hood, and you had a spaghetti soup.
I went to school for auto body and stay focused on being just a painter.
Oh, you do have
So-
that. It's all computers now, isn't it? You plug it in, it tells you what's wrong.
Yep. Well, a lot of these places, they'll be like, all right, well, hang this part up. Well, those parts are, once you freaking taken them out of the box, you can't return it. I just keep throwing parts at it, trying to figure out what's wrong with it. You know, that's not the way I was trained as a mechanic. I was trained to figure it out first, then put the parts in it.
Things changed since I was a mechanic. We would run a computer test and look for, try to drum up business. I took my 20-year-old van in dealership for, I don't know, a couple other small flush rated, I don't know what it was, a couple small things. I'm not doing nothing at home anymore. And they wanted over $200 to hook the computer up. I said, you got to be kidding me. You hook that thing up, you could probably, I'm sure it's going to need 5 or 6 different, no problem. It's running fine. I'll see you later.
It's fucking naughty when they do that.
Like my truck,
Just to test it.
you don't change spark plugs because you go ahead and try to get them out of there. They're all going to snap in the hole.
You probably couldn't remove mine. 19 or it's a year 2000 GMC van. The cover's never been off in the interior.
But those suckers are cooked in there.
I took so many of those off when I was a mechanic at a Chevy dealer. Once they've been off, they leak air, and you know they're hard to get back up. It's the smaller van, the Safari.
Yeah, I got to do. I
Smaller.
got to put wires on my truck every now and again. When you're coming up the hill, she'll start. I ain't looking forward to that.
Wanted some hoses replaced. They don't replace those anymore. They last forever. I said, okay, tell me some more shit.
Well, no, that's what they're saying about the plugs in these new vehicles. You don't change them.
I was a fully certified car and truck mechanic for close to 10 years, and things didn't change that much. I want a new rubber hose, put one on the fucking thing. It's cash money. They don't even want cash work. So couldn't get out of that place fast enough.
Well, a lot of these, the heater hoses are underneath the intake manifold now. We had squad car come in that blew the frickin' heater hose, and you got to take the intake out just to get to the frickin' hose. And
Yeah.
Kept telling my old man, you want to know why I stopped being a mechanic? Here you are. But as soon as they started hanging all the fucking emission shit on them, and Like, screw that shit.
I was a mechanic here in Michigan. They were coming out, probably the whole U.S., the lemon law, you know, and
Yeah.
the cash. They made us on a cash job where a guy comes in with a truck that's covered in mud, rusted to hell. Diagnosis time, all of that. You couldn't charge any more than the warranty book showed, and they always had like 0.2 of an hour for something that's going to take you half a day. You know, how are you supposed to make money on that kind of shit? That was
Time and material.
a dealership. That's how I ended up doing the fire jobs and rollovers. I think I told you guys about that. That was the most
Yeah,
fun.
a buddy doing on the side, and people would come and say, "So, how much charge to do this and this?" And it's like, I'm not going to tell you because we do time and materials.
Yeah. They were wiring harnesses and all the air brake hoses. Overhaul the Detroit diesel engine. One truck needed a whole new cab. You got to connect the cab and the steering and all that shit to the chassis. And the truck sat there for 6 months, you know, waiting for parts. And
Yeah, I
sure,
did a whole bunch of them when I worked for River Valley, and
you
I
told
didn't have the issue of get itchy with fiberglass, so they just switched me over to fixing hoods. And
the stuff you were towing in, I was putting back on the road. I do other jobs too, but I always had a couple of those sitting, waiting for parts. Work on them when you get a chance, right down the hours.
I never had to wait very long for parts.
The state got involved, and you know, you can't charge that kind of money. You know, there were places, you know, ripping people off, but couldn't even charge a reasonable price. Now I look at the hourly rates. I don't know what it is now. But they would charge a person. The customer would pay like $34 an hour in, you know, 1984 for cash part of the job. And now what is it, 80 or over $100 an hour for Don for mechanics?
I don't know what they charge you now.
Ballpark hourly rate. It's more than double that.
I was just glad to be out of it because
Yeah. They got to.
I was contracting for my dad for a while, and so what I was doing is I rented the stall in the shop, and he would kick the job that he didn't want to do over to me.
Yeah, get the shit.
It got old after a while because I was getting paid cash at my hourly rate that I was charging, but the state turned around and fucked him on the taxes.
Yeah.
So that took care of it being a good deal. He was like, "I just can't afford it." I was like, "That's okay. I can't stand working on this new shit that you keep kicking at me." I was like, you know, when he had a vet in there that I rebuilt the engine for, that was fine because it was an older vet. Had a guy that was doing a total rebuild on a 69 Mach 1, and I did the transmission, the engine, detailing all the wiring underneath the hood, and that was good to go. But then I got stuck working on a customer's freaking, God, I think it was a 98 Grand Am, and it was like, okay, I'm in good shit already. But I paid the bills for a while doing that, so. I should have just never left working for the city. probably wouldn't have freaking killed my back if I was stayed working for the city.
I seriously cannot figure out where I put the bloody dashboard.
No, it'll show up after you buy a new kit to replace it. Or if you go on eBay and just find dash and buy that, it'll show up.
I had it. I put it down. I thought I'd get the transfers out, get a bolt. I stick the transfers on it so I can glue it in. And it fucking up and walked away.
In your legs. It didn't walk away, it fucking ran.
Yeah.
You put your camera on it, and all of us will help you look. Camera on all over the floor. It's got to be there.
That's
No
what,
way.
that's what I thought. I've got to have dropped it. But I can't freaking damn well find it anywhere.
Couldn't have possibly left the room.
God, damn clue. I put it. I know what I've done. I thought I'll put that up there because it was a tiny little bit. Tiny little bit.
I think I saw one of those predators move. Maybe one of them grabbed it.
Yeah.
You know what the real sad thing is? You're probably looking right at it.
Yeah,
Yep.
I guarantee you it'll end up showing and it'll be right goddamn in front of my face.
in your left hand, not your right.
I put down a wrench the other day and I was freaking just livid, and my daughter walks over, picks it up, and handed it to me. She's like, "What is wrong with you? It was sitting right fucking here in front of you." I was like, "Fuck off." And she's like, "What?" And I was like, "Same shit I gave your grandfather crap about forever." It's like, now it's happening to me.
I do that though. I say stuff to my kids sometimes, and as it's coming out of my mouth, I can hear my dad. It's like, motherfucker, don't tell him he was right. Don't tell him he was right.
Yeah. Him and my grandpa are paying my ass back now. That's what it is. Especially when you get my frickin' uncle that was the one who trained me to be immature and stay that way as long as possible.
Yeah.
Put him in the mix with my dad and my grandpa, and they're just screwing with me now. That's okay. I'll be dead someday, and I'll be able to get some revenge on them.
Trying to think, how would my mind work? What would I think?
That's the problem.
Yeah.
You're thinking.
You're thinking too much.
Fucking nice.
You're overanalyzing, Chris.
Yeah.
Hey,
I ain't seen him tonight. I thought he'd been on by now.
You didn't get in until late last night either.
I know he got told off yesterday, something to do with he was watching a Twitch channel and got a bit twitchy about it. But he did show up eventually, but
Yeah, I think he's just having a bad month.
yeah, letting his OCD get him. My daughter, she
At
can't.
least my OCD is things have to be in a certain place.
Yeah.
I don't overanalyze anything. If I get frustrated, I'll put it all back in a box, put it away, come back to it a different day.
The only other thing is I packed it away somewhere like an idiot. But that in itself is unusual because I never pack anything away. That's my wife's big bitch. She's like, please tidy your desk. It got so bad the other day, my daughter tidied my desk. She just gave up asking because they share it. They play the PC, they play the games on it.
Yeah.
And she got tired of constantly having to move pots of paint. She said, "Dad, can I tidy your desk?" I was like, "Oh, okay then, yeah, but don't bin anything." She's like, "Okay then, can I bin the rubbish?" I said, "Well, it depends if it's rubbish. You never know if it's rubbish until you know." So, but she went through. She tidied it up really good. But now I can't find my glue. I can't find some of my brushes. It's like,
Yeah, have her come down and she'll point out where it all is.
well, she's got it's not quite obsessive compulsive, but she has a when she gets stressed. Oh, I just cut my fucking headphone with it.
Just start cleaning.
Yeah, she has to clean. When she's stressed, she cleans. It's a relief mechanism.
Yep.
It started when she found out her mum had cancer and was dying. It started to show up then, and I sort of let it go because it was helping her. It was helping her deal with shit. Plus, also, it's quite nice, you know, having a child that cleans up after themselves. So I'm having to watch it now because the other night, 11 o'clock at night, she's there hoovering her damn room. And she says the room with her sister, elder sister. The elder sister's like, "Dad, please sort her out. She's doing my head in." So I had to sit her down and tell her, "Look, you know, tidy in school, babe, but not at 11 o'clock at night."
Cleaning because you're stressed is, you know, to me, that ain't a huge problem because she's not doing anything like being OCD.
Yeah.
My daughter is, she's basically right behind those boys picking up after.
Yeah, no, she isn't that bad. I mean, she will. It's difficult. She was born fast, and she's always had a nervous disposition because of it. She stresses very easily, and I put it down to the fact she was born fast. It was pretty intense. So, but I mean, you dump that kind of information on a kid, and they're always going to react a certain way anyway. So.
Well, and you know, it's her mom. What do you expect?
Yeah, fucking nice.
You know, from the time I was probably second, third grade, I had to realize the fact that my mom could die at any time. And she was in and out of the hospital. That's why I lived with grandma and grandpa. And she got really sick when I was in sixth grade. And they brought me and my brother in so we could talk to her because they didn't think she was going to make it through the night.
We wanted to keep it, a lot of it, a secret at the beginning, and Macmillan said it's not advisable. Falling off the cliff in news is much harder for a child to deal with than dealing with it long term, sort of thing. So we followed their advice, and they're coping with it to a degree. I mean, obviously she's not gone yet, so.
Well, this way they know that she could be gone at any time. So the time they are spending with her is better. You want to tell your kid, but it's really not something you can. You're going to pay for it if they find out that, well, we made the choice not to tell you.
Well, I found that fucking bit I was looking for. At least this way, that's what they said. They'll resent me, as in me personally, for lying to them, and it creates problems afterwards that are complicated to deal with. So now they're included in everything, even the hard bits that no one wants to talk about, so they understand and they're with it all as it goes along.
Yep.
But she's outlived their expectations. She gave when the doctor released her, he said, "I thought you'd been gone 2 years ago, so keep doing whatever you're doing."
Yeah, we had an English teacher. They made him retire because he was told that he would be dead within 6 months. That guy lived another 15 years. Stayed alive for his dogs.
That's the way to do it, man. Never let anyone tell you anything. Fucking prove them wrong every day.
That last dog, he was gone in a week. Because he didn't have them to look for anymore. I mean, you're talking about two beautiful ass dogs. A frickin' Newfie and a Pyrenees. Had one of those little old trucks, and those two dogs would get up in the back of it, and the ass end would sag down. Yeah, it was funny. He knew that I got, oh God, what was it called when you get booted out of the school for the whole year? Anyway, I had to go to the alternative school in Mankato for a year. I got my GED while I was there. But my senior year, I didn't tell them I had my GED. I just didn't go to English and didn't go to history. So got down to the last 2 weeks and the principal calls me in and he's like, so you realize that you're not graduating, right? I was like, oh, hold on. I got to go to my locker and get some. Came in, put it on his desk. He's like, why have you been here all years? Shopping history. You got a problem with that? Part of it was to dick with you. And he was like, well, I don't know what your problem is. And I was like, well, I don't know. You allowed the freaking teachers to call me stupid and freaking lazy when I have a learning disability.
I was the same. I was dyslexic. Just a quick catch up. Mike and Joe both say hi. They're watching on YouTube.
Hey guys.
But no, I was the same. I was dyslexic, but they put it down to me being boisterous going through school. And then right at the end, I was about in the last year seniors, and they went, "Oh, you're dyslexic." Oh yeah, it's too fucking late now, isn't it, dipshits?
Yeah. Now see, I can, if I hear it, I'll remember it. You make me read it. As soon as I'm done reading it, it ain't there no more.
Yeah.
They couldn't figure it out. I was a straight A student in shop and art because it was hands on.
I was the
So
same.
they all said I was stupid and lazy, and then I got my GED, and they still stayed on like you're just lazy. I was like, yeah, that's why I went to work every day. Yeah, even my dad was trying to tell him, you can't be stupid. Well, he can't be lazy because he's been working 40 hours a week since he was 14 years old.
Sorry, Josh. I don't know why I called you Joe. My head's up my ass. Deepest apologies. It's Josh, not Joe.
Yeah, chat show. Yeah. On mic, okay.
Yeah. I don't know why I called him Josh. Joe. Fuck's sake.
You were trying to give him an upgrade.
Yeah.
So, sorry, Josh, it's your day. Chris ain't here to rip on you.
Chris is lurking in the shadows somewhere.
Yeah, I'm probably going to have to give him a break for a while. I think he's starting to take it personal.
Bless him.
Honestly, the only reason I'm still ripping on him is he's making it way too easy. I mean, I'm not even opening the door and he's still walking through it.
Go down to the for a minute. My gloves.
No problems, Pat. Transfers. Scale model kit review. Who's that?
Steve,
Steve,
Steve. Steve can't join tonight, but he's watching. Sorry,
Cool.
Steve.
hey, Steve. Yeah, I should probably go up and grab that damn cougar so I can start figuring out how I'm going to do it. Damn, walking up those steps don't sound any fun right now. My daughter was like, "Oh, we can get you one of those things and you can ride up." I was like, "Oh, so why don't you just go dig the hole for me and I'll climb in it and you can get me." So, you know, once the roommate's gone, I can move back downstairs and we won't have a stair problem anymore. I thought the roommate thing was going to be a good deal financially for me, and yeah, it ain't that great a deal. There's a reason why I moved away from being roommates with her before.
Yeah, sometimes you end up with a good one, other times you don't, not so much. Depends how lucky you get.
The money only makes it seem good for so long, and then the irritation creeps back in. It's like, yeah, that was a bad idea.
Are you retired or?
So, yeah, I'm gonna log out for a bit. I gotta get something to eat, and then go grab that car body. So I got something to work on.
Yeah, no problems, mate.
I'll be back a little later.
See you later, Dan. Fresh back.
We lose someone else.
Robert, you there?
Robert. Yeah, Robert vanished. I knew there was more.
International Dateline crossed over.
Yeah.
Australia.
I know when I was first speaking to him, he said it was about 7 in the morning. That'd be Monday morning, so I guess he's gone off to work or something.
That's not.
These are not the greatest decals to work with. They are not user friendly. One down. See.
That's what I was afraid of.
But see you later, Josh, mate. Josh has got to go. Stop by later.
See you later, Josh.
Two more decals and they can be glued in. Let's see what's going on. So you're almost done with that, Lenny, or?
No, not yet. Sitting here making the back bumper for it.
Ah. I need coffee, but I'm too lazy to get up and fucking make it. I have to move at some point now. neutrals. Saying it's going to be warm again tomorrow for us over here. So we had a barbecue today. I'm debating the barbecue tomorrow.
Yeah, it was warm here.
We don't get barbecues enough over here.
Shit.
Ah! Something went wrong. Dropped a bit.
Yeah, it's just, I've got a bad rotator cuff. It's hot. Every now and then I lose the grip in my hand. I drop it, whatever I got in it.
I tend to find the smaller pieces, the more likely I am to freaking drop it.
Oh, where'd you come from?
Do that, there.
A piece of styrene rod showed up that I didn't expect. It was in with my tweezers.
Spiders.
Freebies. God. One shiny display panel.
There you be.
Found it.
Hopefully that's all the details I have to do for a little bit.
That. Wonder how steady my hands are.
Time to test them.
Hmm.
Oh, look at that. I got me a shiny display board.
There you go.
Oh, you won't lose it as easy. It's a bigger part.
Fucking glued into the dashboard now.
Yeah, he'll lose the dashboard by the end of the night.
Ah, Lenny, you jinxed me. That's gonna fucking happen. Shit, quick, glue it in. Glue it in. Glue it in something bigger.
Glue it in. Now he'll lose the interior tub. Glue that in. He'll lose the car.
I need an image of a Mustang GTO 350H steering wheel.
Well, shit.
Damn it, Bobby.
My hands are not nearly as steady as they used to be.
I tell you, my wife got these. She got them for herself. But I tell you what, she hates them for her modelling, sign painting. But these things, she's got them off fucking some Chinese site. But
Yeah.
once you release pressure, it pinches and it stays fucking pinched. And they are excellent for holding bits that just don't like being held. Fucking cramp.
Okay. That took me a while, but it's in. Now, where'd the other piece go? Where the hell did I put the other piece?
I want the steering wheel. Show me. Oh, now that is a custom one. That looks wicked. Anywho, steering wheel. That's up to supply. There it is. Oh, it's black. That's boring. No, that's suit. That's suit. That's suit. Oh, that's boring. I like the idea of silver better than that. Ooh, Ford Mustang GTO 3 Shelby race car. That's nice. That's wooden. I like that. I like that. We're gonna do that shit. Well, I got a decal for the Cobra. Yes, I have. I got a fucking decal. And decal number 10 is that little motherfucker. Right, you're going silver.
Well, the original one seems to have been gone. So I guess I'll have to pull another piece. I'm pulling it out of my spares box.
I just spent 10 minutes looking for a damn dashboard, which ended up being. I found it just purely by we was talking shit, and I looked down, I saw it, and I thought, what if that's it? Sat up next to a compressor.
Hey, Gary. There's my spare box.
Damn.
Yeah, those are a little small.
I should really start a spares box.
Well, see, the last article I wrote, I mentioned my spares box, and one of the editors got back to me and says, "We need you to be a little bit more clear. What are you talking about your spares box?" So I sent him a picture. Here's my spares box.
Huh.
Amazon has those, don't they? For $25 boxes.
And mind you, that's just the spares. I've got the multi-packs down here below.
Fresh lumber.
No. Pete,
Jerry.
there's my spares.
Yeah, fresh lumber.
Hang on, Joe, let me put it on you.
The styrene yard.
There is my spares box.
That looks like my bucket over there.
It's amazing when they talk to me and it's like, yeah, here, let me show you what it is.
Clear this stuff.
Nice. Ooh. Okay. I can't see which mean it goes. It's mythical. That's 7.
All right. Can I do the same thing with a small piece of wire and a small opening of tube?
My 9 days. Oh, baby, who are you? Oh, that's Linda Carter. That's the old Wonder Woman.
Oh boy. Well, that one went smoother than the first one.
You have to have a bit of luck every now and again.
I just keep thinking, you know, if somebody would have told me 10 years ago that I'd be sitting here doing this type of stuff, I would have said, you know what? You need to stop drinking or smoking or whatever it is you're doing because there ain't no way.
It's a sneaky hobby. You do one. Next thing you know, 2 years down the line, you're still fucking doing it.
I just keep jumping at the opportunities anymore.
Bless her, she's put all my damn metal paint from her back. It sucks. There it is, tarnished steel. They gone quiet in the chat, so
I see that. It took me a while to find your channel. I thought I'd sent you.
I don't really post many. I did when I first made it. I done a couple of videos, and then I started to find it was more cumbersome to try and video whilst working.
Yeah.
And it started to take the fun right out of the goddamn hobby.
Yeah.
So I've got a Facebook page, and I post pictures on there and chat on there. And I find I've got 50 people watching that, but I've only got about 11 on the YouTube because I don't really do much on it. I should really, but like I say, it took the fun out.
I just started pissing around with YouTube because somebody said, "Oh, you should give it a try." And me being the idiot I am, I said, "Okay."
Yeah. It was fun at first, don't get me wrong. But then it's like you got to set up the camera angle for where you're doing something, and then you fucking move the model, which is the natural movement because you just want, but you then moved out of focus and you've got a ponce around movement, and you only want to do something for 2 seconds, and then you turn it back. Oh, it's like, no.
Yeah, I've been having a hard time with trying to figure out the right angle and all that crap.
I know some of the tubers, they have one up top pointing down, and then they have one on the side pointing. But it's £50 a camera. Apologies to that.
Yeah, I've got one off to the side here, and I've got one that, well, this one here is off to the side and pointing down, but it's on an arm that I can move it around. And
yeah, mine is on one of those little booms.
I still haven't found a good place for it yet.
I'll stick mine off to the side now. Just leave it. Who's in the fucking wind tunnel?
Me, I stood up, my leg was cramping up. Got in the way of the fan. It's 90 Fahrenheit here, so
Drink
yeah,
water.
it was definitely a turn on the fan or die.
I found this stuff. I was listening to live Rush concerts on YouTube and stereo, and one day I just said, I wonder if they got model car stuff in there. 5 years later.
Yeah. I had a heck of a time finding anybody who built aircraft.
Oh, yeah?
I stumbled into the car guys right off the bat, but I couldn't find anybody who did aircraft.
Yeah, it's just like the products. You usually see more car models. And,
Yeah.
You got to be a good hobby shop to start seeing airplanes and tanks.
Yeah, I mean, I started out watching people on YouTube as well. I mean, but I started out, there was a guy called Paint Noob. He does a lot of game workshop stuff and that.
No concept of YouTube when I started 50 years ago.
Oh.
They had YouTube back there.
Did you have the fucking wheel back then?
YouTube
I ain't
back
gonna say nothing.
Rock.
I ain't saying nothing. Well, if my leg will settle down, I'll sit down again. Get out of the windstorm.
Mine's the same twice now. It's cramped up. It don't like me sitting down in the same spot for too long. It gives me
Thanks.
shit.
You walk around, you get blood clots. Get up and shake a leg or something.
I may get blood clots if I back talk the wife again. She'll slap me upside the head with a frying pan.
I shake a leg, it might fall off right now.
That's an aneurysm.
Okay. Now what?
And yes, to anyone who's watching, we are geriatric old fools.
Speak for yourself. I'm not geriatric yet. Yet.
Shit, I think I'm the baby of the room at the moment. I'm only 42.
Oh yeah. It was a good
Oh,
old,
hell.
those were the good
I
years.
thought you were older than me, man.
I've just been rode hard and hung out wet, man.
Way to blow my assumptions.
Damn, I feel old then. Shit, 42?
Let me get you got t-shirts older.
Yeah.
Hey, I got a 1966 car model magazine. It's got Joe's articles in it.
Mine?
I'm just kidding. You write for
Wait a minute, mine?
you write for a magazine? I heard they keep talking about you, or you were talking about a article or something
Yeah, I've written a few articles.
for Scale Auto or
Actually, no, for
Green Scale.
one of them was Scale Aircraft Modeler.
Okay.
And then there was an online one, the Modeling Misfits.
I might have heard of that. I don't think I've ever seen it.
That's God, what the hell's his name? He was one of the original people in the syndicate. Then they had a falling out. He's up in Canada.
Misfit.
Yeah. What was his name?
Yeah.
God.
See, Lenny, the front of these magazines are cut out because you could cut it out and make an HO slot car body from the cover.
Huh.
Got a bunch of them like that. Then they ran out of money before they quit making magazines, and they had this plain two-color yellow and black and white.
Well, my model magazines are locked up in a box with a padlock because I can't let my kids see them.
He's got all the good stuff in there. Like that. That's back when I started, 66 or whatever.
66. Fucking hell, I wasn't even born for another 10 years.
That's when I graduated.
Graduated, what, 66?
76.
It was a good year, vintage year.
Bicentennial for us. Our high school class ring, you pay an extra $5, and they had a special flag in there with the 200 years bicentennial.
It was a good year because I was fucking born. Fucking whole shit.
Let's see, 76. God, that was too long ago.
This is a 73 magazine. It's got a article on the Poacher Alfa Romeos, like I have those Poacher kits.
Oh, I'd love to do a kit like that. It'd probably bore my brain, but Jesus, it looks beautiful.
Poke the wheels. You get the wheels done, the rest of the way is easy.
It was saying something the other day about they'd done one set of wheels, and when it went back to it, the bloody wheels had split. Was it you, Pat?
That was an Accurate Miniatures, McLaren.
God.
They split. When I looked at them later on, the rubber split because they fit so tight, so it started enlarging the tires on them. Anyway, that brand that I built later. Inferior, the tires were solid. They were soft, but they didn't need to be solid. A lot of wasted material. Plus
Gil
they-
just checked in.
in the chat.
Yeah. Gil, I hope all is well, man.
Just got home. There you go.
Yeah, I hope all is well, Gil, mate.
Just be on when you can, bro. Just be back. I just hope you're back in playing you up.
Finish that ice cream. Shit. It's cold.
Yeah. Behave yourself now, guys. The boss is watching.
No, wait. I didn't behave before. Why would I behave now?
Oh shit! I've got more subscribers in the last 2 hours, and I've never before that.
Yeah, one of those was me.
Yeah, Pat Slice, Joe, Johnny Alvarez.
Gil, does your wife know you're getting married again?
We still chatting. We good.
He's gone close.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I fucking hate doing that stuff.
Was it a shotgun wedding?
Yeah.
Been a while since I had to go to one of them. Not anymore.
I got one next month. Some brother-in-laws. He's finally marrying his missus. They've been together like fucking 10 years or something. We've got 2 kids together. Now he decides to marry her.
Oh, you don't know what you get yourself into.
Congrats to your nephew, Gil.
Ah.
Many happy returns, man.
The Home of the 70s show. I love that show.
The 70 show?
Yeah, you never watch it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Fucking love that show. First 3 or 4 seasons with the bollocks.
Get the Vista Cruiser.
Yeah, I loved Red. That motherfucker was brilliant. He stole the show.
I didn't have to worry about actually going and seeing that stuff. I was born and raised there.
Oh, you're born in Wisconsin.
Yeah,
Lived it. Next
about
door.
20 miles southwest of Madison.
All right. Ah, Steve.
Thought I'd join you guys for a few minutes.
Started out in South Bend, Indiana when I was born.
You're welcome, mate.
Grew up my whole life in Michigan.
Some fantastic chats with a guy from Michigan.
I'm Studebaker blood. My dad worked there. Left to go up to GM when they went out of business.
You close? Is that close to Detroit? Home of all the steelworks and cars?
Yep.
I don't know that because Eminem sings about it a lot.
You see all those pictures that Mike posted on Wonderfest?
Yeah, I saw that.
Gil says, Steve.
Yeah, it's quite a few stuff I'd like to have there. There's quite a few stuff I already have, but yeah.
Gil says hi, Steve.
What's that?
Gil says hi, Steve. He's on the YouTube chat.
Oh, okay.
He's just got back from clothes shopping. He's going for his nephew's wedding.
Okay.
At least he says it's his nephew's wedding.
Yeah. Really, he's got a 21-year-old up the duff, so he's like, you know, having a quick shotgun with him.
Hey, Steve.
Hey, how you doing, Pat?
Had to reload so I could hear you.
It's a PC computer.
Computer. What would we do without them?
Yeah.
Bike, walk.
A whole lot more, I know that.
Yeah.
Exercise.
Everything we used to do without them, right?
Yeah.
All that stuff we've forgotten about now.
Yeah.
Talk to people and write things down.
Yeah, actually speak to people face to face.
Still have to buy Hustler magazine, so I have to look up on internet.
That's going back. Like in your dad's stash.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
That's where I first discovered it.
Yeah.
Oh, what's this? But it was like Playboy Penthouse. Yeah.
with plastic.
Crazy.
I keep my mouth shut about that stuff.
Yeah, we never looked at that stuff. All right. Yeah, I'm heading out of town here Monday, so
Oh, where you off to?
trying to get Jacksonville, Florida.
All right. What's that, for work or?
Yeah.
Try once more.
What'd you do? Because you seem to move around a lot with your job, didn't you, Steve?
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it live. I'll tell you later.
Ah, that's cool, mate. It's cool.
That's better.
If he told you, he'd have to kill you.
Yeah.
Bobby.
You know, drug dealers are like, oh, wait, I wasn't supposed to say that, was I?
This is put it this way, I work for the government.
Ah,
555 lightning strikes so far today.
Wow. Holy crap.
Most of that was in 1 hour.
So is it pretty bad around you right now, or?
11 a.m. this morning, my whole bed shook with a boom, you know. I swear I felt the bed move.
As long as you don't get a tornado.
Woke me up. Got everything else but.
Texas is getting them pretty bad at the moment, isn't it? They even had them on the news over here. Some of the pictures and that. Cool.
I think we broke 100 today.
Something
Something's going on.
Yeah, we were damn close to 102 today.
We hit 27. That was not enough for me. I had the Barbie out and everything.
Where you at, Joe? Wisconsin or
Actually, no, I'm
used to be?
in Northeast Washington State.
Oh, okay.
Steve, Gil says we have bad storms running through Chicagoland now.
Yeah, but that's normal weather for Chicago.
You ever hear of Model Express, Joe?
Model Express.
They're not in business anymore, but the guy had a nice little website and sold the older models.
Yeah, I remember him.
Yeah.
Seems the name is familiar, but I just can't place it.
He was kind of based in Canada, but he had a place by you there, so he would cross the border
Oh,
and
yeah, I know him.
do the
I
shipping.
bought some kits from him a while back.
Got
We went out of business a few years ago.
calendars for $1 and
Yeah.
good old kits, fair prices, you know. Dennis.
Yeah. He
Dennis.
was based about 5 miles from me.
Oh, yeah. Dennis. That's the first name.
Oh, I got to do something better with this stuff. I don't knock it down all the time. Tired of picking it up.
I definitely could use some more room myself.
Try to get some good privacy in Northeast Washington.
Oh, yeah, no.
Can't hide anywhere, right?
I work in a grocery store, man. There is no privacy.
I just think of places like Idaho or the Dakotas, like nobody even talks about them. You never hear about them.
No, nobody talks about the Dakotas because, quite frankly, they want to forget about them.
Nothing there. Mount Rushmore, I guess.
Well, see, the most of the Dakotas are, you can sit on cruise control and tape your steering wheel straight and you'll go forever.
And never go anywhere.
You can fall asleep and you're still going a straight line. So
That's right. I should have trains. Period. Let one guy drive and everybody else can sleep.
I was always good with everybody else can sleep and then I'll take a nap too. My wife wasn't real good with that, but I was.
Don't know what it is when your wife catches you sleep napping, they seem to get really fucking irritated.
Yeah.
How fucking dare you?
Oh yeah.
My wife always knows. I can be sat watching TV and I got one eye fucking closed, the other one open, and the one that's open slowly going. And it's like she gets a sixth fucking sense, no matter where she's in the building. All of a sudden, I hear, you sleeping? No. Honest.
My wife will say, "Are you sleeping?" Yep. Yep.
These my kids, they grass me up. These decals seem to take an inordinately large amount of time to fucking come off.
Something's moving in. I got 557 lightning strikes now. 2 more.
Dude.
Jeez.
I'm going to go outside and see what's happening.
Yeah. We haven't come back in 10 minutes. We know it's one extra.
Don't forget your metal pole. You bet you're
If you hear a loud boom,
Was that Steve?
Yeah.
What's it look like out there?
I'm going to go look. I don't have any open windows.
come back in with smoke coming out of his hair.
Back to the Future.
There it is.
Freaking
You tell him, man.
Moving in. Another round of big thunderstorms.
hey Steve, I got a question for you.
Yes, sir.
What's the smallest size tube that you have seen, and where did you get it?
Tubing?
Tubing. We're talking styrene tubing, hopefully, but
You don't want brass or aluminum?
I got a little bit of brass here.
Get down to you could use wire instead of tube, right? How tiny is it has to?
Yeah, does it have to be tubing or can it be wire?
Well, it can be wire, but the back of this instrument panel has a tube that runs from side to side, and the wires branch out from that.
Oh, okay. Oh,
And the tube I've got is just a touch too big from what I'm seeing.
That's why you had fine strands.
what size tube you got?
I would just stretch what you need and go from there.
Lenny, I got 1/16 is my smallest.
Gil says there's bad storms going through Chicago right now.
I got a chart. Let me see what this chart says.
Had a flicker today, but the power hasn't gone out.
Well, that's good.
So 20,000 or so out in Ohio. Steve,
Yeah.
there's a guy called Topwater Tony. He does bass fishing stuff, but he also does every car show he can find, and just about every week he does the excellent music and video to the car shows. But he did a walkthrough, 2 or 3 different videos of the Dayton, Ohio tornadoes. It's just like 19 miles long. Everything is just, it's so quiet. Nobody's there. I don't know where all these people are at, but
That's cool.
it's like 2.5.
I have a chart here. So according to this chart, it's got a point. It's a 2 mil.
Tubing?
Too big?
What?
Like a 0.8.
Hey, Lenny, could you send that to me on Messenger?
Yeah, I'll take a snapshot of this chart. It's got round tubing, square tubing, different sizes. But I'll send the chart to you.
I appreciate it, man.
All right.
I've been looking for a couple of days and I couldn't find anything that was of any use to me.
Okay. Yeah, I'll send it to you.
Appreciate it, my man. Thank you.
Some aluminum tubing. You want to be able to cut a hole in the side for the wires to come out, right?
Actually, no, that part doesn't bother me. All it is I need.
You don't want metal.
Gil says he's got 1 millimeter.
It's about what this metal tubing is. Square, round.
Yeah, I've got a lot of K&S metal tubing that I got from Hobby Lobby.
Me too, from eBay. Somebody was selling like a whole rack and the scraps. I'm probably missing a lot of sizes. I put it all in this tube. It's easier to look at the end on the tube here and see what I want.
That's true.
The rack was kind of rickety anyway.
You could probably use guitar wire too. Just cut a piece of it.
Gil says he has 1 millimeter tubing, Joe, K&S, or he also has 75 millimeter aluminium tubing from K&S. I have no idea what K&S is, but hopefully you do.
K&S is a type of tubing.
Ah.
Right here.
They make this tubing bender.
So like this tubing is so thin it actually bends.
Yeah. You can put it in these springs and it'll bend without kinking it.
Yeah, this is like a 0.010. So thin. I was going to use it for rigging World War I airplanes.
Let's see if I got something.
Now, is that
Almost like solder.
is that brass?
Yes.
Because oh man, Gil, you and your home shopping network, man, I knew better than to ask anything.
He said
mending, man.
Even from the shadows, he's doing it.
Yeah.
See,
the shadows.
I actually just bought some brass stuff to give it a shot. We got a local guy here in town that he's got a hobby shop, and he sells a lot of older kits, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And so I thought, okay, you know, I'll go in there, and because I've got that B-24 on display there. And I thought, okay, you know, I can deal with that. Go in there, and he's got all this brass stuff. And I'm thinking, huh, that looks good. Let me try that. So I bought some square tubing, some rectangle tubing, a channel, and a couple of really small tubes.
Yep.
Okay.
I think what I found, it's like a hobby shop was probably went out of business, and you know they were selling the rack and whatever was left in it.
Yeah, and that's what it looks like.
$20, and oh yeah, I'll take that.
But he's going to help me out, man, because he's got the styrene strips that I'm going to need going forward.
Nice.
Gil, thank you, man. That is some of the stuff I'm looking for. Awesome, man. Thank you. I'm gonna chat with this guy because he's selling styrene strips and that for $1.50, $2. Any other shop I go into, they're selling it for $3.50, $4.
It's sent, sir.
Yeah, I saw that, man. Thank you.
Okay.
Greatly appreciated.
Yeah, that's where I get all my. A lot of times it comes like a bundle.
Minimum order 100 pieces.
That I can do.
It's bundle.
I have no issue with 100 pieces.
Yep.
I'll use it.
Well, that's how I order. That's how I get it when I get it from them. It's always like 100 pieces, 80 pieces. Yeah.
Should start a styrene syndicate warehouse and just buy, all the styrene, the glue, all that stuff. You can sell it cheap to the members.
Guild Shopping Network Limited.
Case Gill doesn't have enough to do.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Where did I put what I had? Uh-oh.
It's going.
Too tiny. Microscope.
Well, I have some of this, the coated wire stuff, and I split off the exterior. The it's not styrene; it's a different type of styrene.
Insulation.
No, it's a plastic. It's just
Okay.
it's different from the styrene itself. The properties are different.
Probably flame proof or flame resistant.
But I peeled off some of this stuff, and then I was looking at the brass I've got, and I set it down, and I don't know where I set it down.
I did that a minute ago.
Whoops. I do have quite a bit of it, but still, I spent that time doing that, and I'm not sure I can get it as clean as I did that one.
Come the booms.
There's more of it.
160 strips.
You can really hear him now, huh, Pat?
This new weather station's pretty nice, but it's got an alarm that beeps when there's lightning too to let you know a storm's coming. And I didn't even know what it was at first. And what's the sump pump or the the alarm's going off. It's another alarm.
See, my oldest daughter was real good at telling when storms were coming. She would run home from school regardless of the school day. All you'd hear is the door go snap, and then her door go snap, and then you had to go look to make sure who it was. She'd be hiding under the bed saying there was a storm. Walk outside, and it's beautiful sunshine with a little bit of clouds in the distance. But sure enough, within an hour or so, there was a storm.
Wow.
I like this better than the weather radio. It's supposed to go off when there's a tornado warning or something, but things got screwed up.
There it is.
Excuse me. Power survives this one. Oh, we got a 1/4 inch of rain. Probably get another quarter.
Oh, come on. Out of there.
Woo, God. Yeah, that's it. Till I get me some more.
Get 3 of them in there.
There we go.
How many do I need?
Cat.
6.
Now that sounded like my hobby room.
Yeah. Working on R2D2, it looks like.
Yeah, I need to film some more video. I've been filming it, so
Brains fell out.
yeah.
A couple gears and a motor.
I should Loctite everything.
In your head reinforcement, right? Gives you an idea of the size.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the head.
The outside's a little bigger than that.
Good.
Yeah.
Oh. You made that yourself, or is it a kit, or do you scratch build?
Yeah, it's the Diagostini. Build your own R2D2.
You can make a really neat Death Star with that. Get 2 of those.
Yeah, true. And then the leg is right here. The motor on it.
Here's working the controls.
So that's slowly being put together.
It's quite a bit of kit when it's done, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's half scale.
It's like wheels to go over all the bumps in the house. Carpet transitions and things.
Yeah, almost looks like the same type of wheels that's on my iRobot vacuum cleaner.
Is it going to be a remote? Or?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it's going to be remote. You have an app you can use on your phone.
Oh, wow. That's well cool.
Take it with you at Halloween through the neighborhood.
Yeah, I could not resist getting it. So.
I blame you.
We need robot food. Yeah. A lot of storms coming. Looking at the radar now.
Yeah, I have to like the Weather Channel on, huh?
Get a noisy night. That's a weather app on a smart TV. Just went to my local weather. Can't get any info on the Weather Channel anymore. You got to have another method.
Yeah.
Runs with some dolphin rescue.
Yeah, they don't. It seems like they do whatever they can do to get the ratings up.
Like MTV was so good in 1984 when it came out. It was all music and I don't know what they do now. Weather Channel, same thing. Weather. My ex-wife was from Cincinnati, and when I went down to Cincinnati, am I talking over anybody?
Yeah, I can hear you.
No, you're good to go.
Wasn't sure. But they had a channel on their cable you could go to, and it always had the radar.
Oh wow.
And that's what it should be. You know, you want to see who you go out, you check, everything's fine, you go. You know.
Yeah, like a Doppler radar or something.
With a computer, it's easy, obviously, but you want to be able to just, you know, check your TV. It's one of those smart TV apps. It's called Weather 4 Us.
Huh.
Weather 4 Us. Real small app. Set it up for Phoenix and you're downtown. Tucson. Tucson?
Yeah. Clear skies and 97 degrees.
Yeah, I'm gonna check your weather. It'll go national too. I keep it set for local, obviously. Functions.
You're probably getting a little bit of weather there in El Paso.
Oh,
Nice.
it's hot over here.
Is it?
Yeah.
Fire warning in southern Arizona by you, Steve. It ends.
Well, I get to go to Falfurrias around the last week of July.
Just till tomorrow, though, so you can go four-wheeling without the spark.
Yeah. Now I've got to do some repairs on my Jeep before I take it out again.
Looks dry by you in Arizona.
Yeah.
It says it's 93 here, but it feels a lot hotter.
Heavy rain and flash flooding by me. I'm on the top of a hill. I'm not worried. Night of tornadoes. Used to be a tornadoes were in the daytime. Now they're like midnight, 2 a.m. Maybe it's better to be surprised.
That sounded like somebody playing air hockey.
Yeah. My grandkids are playing air hockey.
Oh, that's right. All right. That sounded familiar.
Yeah. And they're downstairs doing that. Yeah, I'll mute myself.
You can turn that.
No, you're good.
No. It just sounded familiar. I used to play that game a lot.
You can turn
Yeah,
that.
a little cheapy one down there, but it works.
Yeah.
Keeps them busy.
Yeah.
Worth every penny if it keeps them busy.
I can play in traffic now. So.
Turn it into a vacuum form table.
Yeah.
True. Got to be a little more powerful.
Yeah, you get a nice pump.
Yeah, that'd be one hell of a big table, wouldn't it?
You're playing. Got to run the motor in the other direction.
Yeah.
Fucking decal on a gear stick. You shitting me?
I don't believe it is.
On a gear stick. You're talking freaking tiny.
Oh,
Son of a bitch.
I don't want to say too much about tiny stuff.
You can speak to my wife again.
No, I'm looking at the stuff on the desk. And unfortunately, the tiny stuff I have, I can't blame it on a damn kit.
Oh, it's silver gear stick. I can't have a silver gear stick. That looks mank. It is. That ain't stand for sure, though. And it's rough as arseholes. Where's my goddamn?
That sounded actually familiar. That's the way my family used to be all the time. Well, there's not quite as much screaming as what used to happen with us. He did this, he said that.
Guys, my kids do that. Trust me. Dad. Swear down, I'm gonna change my name by default.
Do that one because it makes it harder. Okay. Now let's see if I can do this without really screwing myself up. Nope. What did I do with it? Oh, there it is.
Chimichanga look good, Steve. I haven't had one of those in 30 years.
What's that?
Chimichanga. Right on Facebook.
Oh yeah, it was. It was really good.
The place I used to go, though, they had shredded or ground beef, and I always liked it better with ground beef.
Yeah, this place is they do the shrimp. It's really good. It's like grilled shrimp.
Oh, yeah.
They also do like seafood enchiladas. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Nice about down south. I asked Lenny the other night if you ever heard of Taco Bueno. We had them in Denver, Colorado when I was
Yeah,
in college. They had the best.
they're kind of a chain, aren't they? Taco Bueno.
Probably. It was a
Yeah,
hot.
the Chico's Tacos.
Yeah, Chico Tacos. You got to go to El Paso. The ones. Those are rotten.
The hot sauce was excellent.
23.
I love the background noise. That is so funny.
Yeah, they're playing good actually.
Oh my
The
god.
Cinderella City Mall in by Denver, Colorado. Englewood, Colorado.
Oh, I ain't going now. That's stupid. Don't even fit on the end.
It's like Jack in the Box. I have to move it up down that way if I want to see him again.
Oh, now where'd my music go? There it is.
I Marina. Don't know why I keep getting that song stuck in my head.
Well, that's because Lenny's singing it all the time.
Ay, 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 ay. No me cantan los viejitos.
And that's where it's getting stuck from.
The hell was I
It's all
doing?
Lenny's fault.
My fault. My fault.
No, we haven't got Gil here, so we got to blame somebody.
I think he's here. He's just watching from the shadows.
Kind of miss Gil's shopping network, though.
Yeah, he was just waiting for somebody to say, I need to buy something.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay. Oh, wow. Boy, did I trash that paint job.
What'd you do wrong?
Well, I used a different pair of tweezers, a locking tweezer. And apparently the paint didn't like it.
Oh, wow. My wife bought me a set of those. They're fucking brilliant. I love them. She didn't actually buy them from me. She bought them for herself. But she didn't like them, and I did. So I taxed them.
Hello, Robert.
Hello. Yeah, sorry, my internet dropped out. I had no internet for half an hour or so.
Oh, we wonder where you vanished to, mate.
Yeah, it was working 1 minute, and that's normal, like everything. It just stopped, and yeah.
You gotta love it when that shit happens.
Yeah, can't rely on it.
Oh.
Where you at, Mama? Where you at, Mama? Right. Here you are.
So what's been happening?
Not a lot, mate. Riding along. I need to find how everyone keeps doing this chrome stuff. Not that I do a lot of chrome, but it does intrigue me. Because this plastic shit chrome is awful.
I think one of the best chromes at the moment is that chrome pen.
Yeah. Molotov.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just don't touch it right away until you put that aqua gloss on it.
Give it a day to dry.
Okay.
Oh, I think you're all
It takes longer than that.
okay. I'll leave it a week probably.
Yep.
There's one guy tried spraying it, put it in an airbrush, and just got to make sure it's really dry, whatever you do. Depends on.
That's what I do. I put it in an airbrush and spray my stuff.
What's it called?
Well, I
Yeah,
mean,
you can go.
You get the refill, and you can put it in your airbrush instead of buying the pen.
It's cheaper to
I use auto air, over and spray everything.
You get just a bottle like this,
All right.
put it in your
Yep.
airbrush.
I think
Liquid chrome. Is it made by?
It's a Molotov.
It's the same as the pens. I guess you can refill these pens. You slide the tip out.
Yeah, you take the tip off of it. There's a white cap inside it.
Right, and then just hit it with a gloss afterwards.
Yeah, with aqua gloss, not just any gloss. Use the aqua gloss.
Right. I should.
yeah, if you just use any gloss, it's going to go back to a very dull aluminium finish again.
Yeah, because I've used different glosses on it. It just turns it like a silver. But the aqua gloss will keep it.
Chromie.
I'll have to take a look.
Yeah.
Oh no, I didn't get the desired effect.
It didn't work for you, no?
What with the chrome?
Dom didn't seem to get the effect he wanted.
Yeah, I found out it's totally different to Alclad to use. Alclad, you've got to put on light thin coats. And the thing
I
of
don't
this,
use the L-clad either. I'm using quick.
You're working on the next model by the time you get done playing with that L-clad stuff.
I use
L-clad
quick
ones,
filter from Auto Air.
Lacquers, fumes, mess.
the monotone, I think thicker and heavier. Put it on. You got to put a good wet coat on to get a good finish.
Yeah, let it flood like the surface. The pool.
Yeah, real wet coat. If you put light coats on it, well, you won't get a good chrome finish.
It doesn't make an overcoat. Get it once and good.
Yeah, like like I said, the old clad they were saying you got to put 3 light coats on. It's the complete opposite.
Okay, is it working now?
Yeah, it works. Yeah.
No, can everybody hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you, Dom.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, I hear you guys.
Wicked.
Don's back. Time to reload.
What's that?
I think Pat's lightning storm just wiped him out.
No, he has to reload after anybody new comes in, so that he can hear them.
Ah. Oh, no, here he comes back. He's good.
Computer, like you got to type on a stone.
Yeah, all I use for chroming now is Auto Air's quick silver. Don't have to clear it. You can handle it.
Anybody talking?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dom's talking.
Yeah,
Couldn't hear us again.
that's what I use. On planes, I'm using Alclad still because to me it gets a lot better finish. Especially when you want to do polished aluminum or something with the.
I used to use the L-clad. Now stuff I painted 5, 6 years ago. All the cones come off it, and it's just going back to a black base.
Hey.
Yeah, I clear everything too, so.
Oh, God damn you, then.
Uh-oh, what I dropped.
I used to use it. There was I was going to say there was a chrome nail polish you can buy that has an unreal finish too. It's a 2-part.
There are guys that'll chrome your stuff for you.
Oh, I ain't that bad.
What's
I'd rather
going
fuck it up myself.
on? What's going on, gentlemen?
Mr. Gill.
Yeah.
Oh,
There you go.
What's happening, man? I have to say something.
Where is he?
I hate these motherfucking old Revell fucking kids.
Oh, Lord.
Fucking.
Just
This
say
thing,
it.
you see this?
You
This,
just
this is telling me to put that fucking pipe on the outside of that fucking frame. Right?
Yeah.
If you put that motherfucker on the outside of the frame,
my example again.
that motherfucker, those springs there are not going to sit on there. The wheel's going to hit the fucking pipe, and you're going to mess up your fucking muffler. And I did that yesterday in the Hangout, and I'm sitting there looking at this, going, "That ain't right, man." Because I put these things on, right? You know, the leaf springs on there, and I'm like, "Them fucking things are going to hit the goddamn pipe." So I had to fucking. I'm sitting there listening to you guys. I came downstairs. I wasn't gonna do shit, and I'm staring at this thing, going, "That ain't right, man." So I had to put Tamiya on there to scoop these things out and then try to twist them in a way to get them to face up like they're supposed to. And now the fucking leaf springs are okay. I'm like, you dirty fucking bastard.
Oh, yeah. God damn it.
And that's why I don't like building car models.
I like the wheels you picked for that kit, though. That's cool.
Yeah, the wheels are nice.
Something like that, Gil.
I had what's that?
Got a dent in one of my mufflers. You got a dent in your muffler?
I've got dents in them now.
Where was the problem on the exhaust? Looks fine here.
Why don't you put it attention, sir?
No. Hold on, I can't see it. You got it down at the bottom. Bring it up a little bit. Up. All right. On the if you're reading the instructions and you're not paying attention, see that right there where you got them where they come up underneath like that?
Yeah.
Look, mine.
Oh, yeah.
A disclaimer if you're not paying attention, right?
Now, no. Now they're coming up to where they're supposed to, like you have them there, right?
Okay.
But if you look at this fucking thing here, it's showing you that. Look,
In the picture, yeah.
You see that picture? You see how it's showing it sticking outside the fucking frame?
Oh yeah.
Right there.
Supposed to be down. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm sitting there with you guys just bullshitting. I'm putting them together, and I come down and I'm looking at them going, that shit ain't gonna work, man. The wheels are gonna hit that motherfucker, and you're gonna fuck up your goddamn pipes.
Yeah.
So yeah, I got them on there now, right? You know, it was just like, you dirty fucking bastard.
Always something.
Yep. I got him. Shut up, Joe. That's what I get for sitting around chewing the fat with you motherfuckers.
And he got you back on it.
That's all right. I got it. Then I get this car guy. I'm like, oh man, these are some nice looking Craigers. The guy says, those aren't Craigers, man. They fucking look like Craigers to me, goddamn. I don't build goddamn cars, guys. Jesus, give me a break.
Keystones? What are they?
Huh?
Keystones, Fenton? What are they?
Oh, what did he call them? Hold on.
Hey, Gary,
Yeah?
look at your chat, man.
Where's this?
Look at your chat.
He called them, if I could find them, find the goddamn post here. And I figured, okay, you car motherfuckers, you guys are always fucking with me. I'm building a car, I'll build a car, and then I'm doing it wrong. Suckers. Oh, I'm trying to find. It is. What the hell did he call him? Come on, damn it. No, I can't find the goddamn. Shit, come on, where'd it go? Oh no, that's Mini Dreams is where I put it on. That's why. Hold on. He called them torque thrust twos.
What?
I don't know. Guy said Marcus Williams says those are more torque thrust 2. Like, dude, they look like fucking Craigers to me, man.
Torque thrust 2. I gotta check that out. I haven't even heard of those.
Hold on, I'm gonna look them up.
Because from here they did look like Craigers.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Here they are right here, Lenny. Torque thrust 2s. I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, they look like goddamn Craigers.
Kmart had a sport brand mag like that in the 70s.
Right here. Yeah, they are classic. They're these right here.
Yeah, it's
Those right there. That's what they are.
yeah, it's a Krager rim. The only difference is the center cap.
That's the only difference is that center cap because it looks like a fucking Krager to me.
Yeah,
Wow,
those are you see those on like the old Camaros and shit.
Shit, I had a set that looked just like this on my fucking my Monte Carlo.
Yeah, Yeah, they came out with it's for a Chevy. Yeah, it's the only difference is the center cap.
That's what I thought. But
Yeah, it's the only difference.
Well, the torque thrusts very rarely were chrome. And
Yeah, they were more of like an alloy finish.
and the Craigers were chrome. The Keystones were chrome.
Yeah, but like your Craigers, they were a metal rim, and those there would be like an alloy.
yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
And Kelsey Hayes made a wheel too like that.
It's all the same.
I think you can tell once you see them.
Paint those suckers chrome and put the Crager emblem, and you won't even.
It's a freaking model.
No, I mean they're nice rims. They look good on this truck. So
If you're gonna put in a show, then yeah, you can't call them Craigers, but
Yeah.
who's gonna get freaking close enough otherwise?
I don't think I'm gonna put that spare tire rack on the bottom of it though.
I never put those things.
It's got the little spare tire hanger. I don't think I'm gonna put that on there.
I was wondering why I didn't have a spare tire in mine.
What's that?
I was wondering what happened to my spare tire. I guess there was never one in there. I got the rack in there though. I built it stock. Better have run flats if you're going to a spare.
I never put a spare. That's why I got AAA.
The one tire everyone forgets to check the air in when they're checking tires.
Yeah, I got a slow leak in one of mine in the brand new car, so I gotta go take it in. Fucking tires don't even have 30,000 miles on it. The fucking thing's leaking. It's got that nitrogen in it.
Yeah.
That's a waste of fucking money.
What I found out from the tire guy. I asked the tire guy about it. So what's the deal with this nitrogen?
Just more money.
That's all it is. Well, when I bought the car brand new, they put that in there, so I don't pay for it. They put it in.
Yeah.
You know, just like with my oil change, I don't pay for an oil change. The life of that car, they change it.
Adjust your pressure. They have to. I don't have a nitrogen machine at home, and I play with my tires a lot.
To be honest, though, that nitrogen shit, I don't know. My daughter had an 05 Neon. She bought some new rims and tires, and that's what they use, the nitrogen.
Uh-huh.
She had to pay to have it all done. I said, fuck that shit. I put regular air in the damn thing.
Yeah, it's 70. It's if a dealership doesn't give it to you, it's $70 every time for an oil change to fill that fucking thing up.
Yeah. So I just put regular air from the compressor, man. It didn't do nothing to the damn wheel.
Nitrogen has smaller molecules, so they don't leak. Your air pressure will stay up longer. There's no moisture in it, so it's actually a lot better. But
it's supposed to stay at constant pressure. You know, like when they get warm, your tires will warm up when you're driving them, and these things supposedly stay. They don't go up a degree. They go up maybe a degree or so. Versus like if you got 33, I've seen it in my car. If there's 33 pounds in the tire and I'm driving, all of a sudden it's hot. Them fuckers will jump up to 37.
Yeah.
You know, with the heat.
Last winter it was 50 below zero. We'll go down to 5 psi.
That's what we put that's what we put in the airplanes. Nitrogen.
That's crazy, man.
We put nitrogen in the tires and in the struts.
But is it really necessary for a car, though? I mean,
it depends. I mean, if you're like high speed rated tires, like in the Autobahn in Germany, I would think it would make a difference.
that hasn't come over here. We just use regular air.
Yeah.
Regular air. That's all I do.
Yeah. There's lots of that shit for free.
Yeah.
Cost me 20p to fill my fucking tires up.
Yep, I only use 8 psi in my tires when I'm going four wheeling.
Only 8?
Just 8.
More grip, more traction.
That's right. Smooth ride.
Well, shit, yeah, you're climbing all kinds of shit with those tires. Yeah, you want more traction. There you go.
I blew a sidewall out this last trip. Those tires were freaking old. They dry rotted before the tread wore out.
Ouch.
I was driving along and it was going psst, 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 psst. And I'm going, whoop, time to change a tire. That was not fun because I still got this hernia thing going on. Jeez.
How many more before you got home?
Oh, it was, we had a ways to go. I was going to air it up and just try to go with that. And I'm like, nah, I better just change it.
It'll really blow.
That was a sidewall that went on it. That's the second old tire with the sidewall went on it finally. And normally those BF Goodrich mud terrains never give me problems, but it's just an old tire.
My
I kind of
wife
knew.
did the same with the sidewalls. She fucking kept she'd park so close to the curb she'd rub the tires.
Yeah.
Fucking white tack cars like that. Can you please just leave 6 fucking inches?
That's the way it did. As my dad's house in Ohio, I'll park on the curb out front of his house, and he's got some sharp edges on the curb. It actually took off some of the sidewall of my tire on my truck. Like, God dang.
Oh, high curbs.
Yep, high curbs there.
Those were fun when I was a kid. That's how we played curb ball. You have outfielders behind you, and like a pitcher would throw a ball at the curb. It bumps back. Where I live now, they got all them poured curbs. You know, they're all smooth, and they don't have to notch out the driveways. Back to the old curbs, they had to cut out everyone's driveway with a jackhammer. But the curbs were more fun for the kids.
Yeah. I saw more snakes on that trip too the other day. Lots of rattlesnakes. They were mostly getting on the road and sunning themselves, warming themselves up.
Saw a live leak video. A cop pulled up on a guy and this girl just out in this abandoned baseball field. Probably zonked on something, but there was a rattlesnake right next to him. They thought they were getting in trouble for what they were doing. He says, just get up slow and run fast this way. The guy took off, but the girl standing there looking around, move it. The rattlesnake straight behind him, like 3 feet away.
Yeah, they'll sit there nice and quiet until you get close enough and they strike, and then they'll wiggle their little rattler at you. It's too late.
It wasn't rattling or anything.
Yep, they don't. They'll play possum until you get right up to them.
What we have over here is adders, and their venom's nasty, but it's not nasty enough to kill, really.
Yeah, Lenny, I'm going to have to shave some off the front of this to get these tires on there.
I'm trying to think if I got that kit or not. I'm pretty sure I do.
I mean, the rears are going to fit. The rears will fit really nice. The fronts aren't. Not if I use these. So, shit, fuck, motherfucker.
56 Ford, right?
Yeah.
F100.
Ed Roth.
Yeah, I think I have it. We check. If not, I got to get it now. Thanks to Gil.
Yeah.
Have fun with the decals.
The wheels are.
Unless you're
Yeah, the wheels are touching the front.
Yeah, I've got it.
Yeah, these rims are not going to work.
Heck, I got that sucker a long time ago. That was kit number 611. All right.
Yeah, this ain't going to work. Fuck, I'm going to have to do something on this. It's rubbing up against this fender. All right, let's see what else I got. It's time to go raid the fucking stash. I like these rims though, man. Fuck. I would have to.
That's why I like going to Pegasus Hobbies in California. They got a whole wall full of their rims that they make.
Yeah, I would have to shave off some of this.
Widen the opening.
Yeah.
Can you shave off the inside of the fender? Can you thin it down?
Oh yeah, yeah, I can do it. Be right here. This little piece right here. There's a lip. There's a lip. I don't know if you can see that right there.
Yeah.
Yep.
That lip's gonna have to come off for those tires.
Hmm. Can you shave off just the inside of it, but still leave the outside intact?
Well, let's see. Let me put this.
Maybe you can bring it in, bring the wheels in somewhere they're kind of under, you know.
Nice. Going by this. The way that's sitting in there.
Is there any way to narrow the a little bit?
Yeah, narrow the
Shorten it. Yeah, shorten it a little bit.
Yep.
Offset the rim some.
Well, no, I would have to move that. The way it's on here, in order for these, I'd have to move that axle forward, and then it would fit.
Huh.
Because
Hey,
see,
it's back there.
I don't know if you can see that. The way let me see if I can zoom in a little bit.
Yeah, you gotta. It's kind of real bright.
All right, let me kill this light. All right,
There you go. That's better.
is it here? Let me see if I can kill the brightness on this damn thing.
Well, maybe you can shave off the inside of the rim somewhere it mounts, so that way it gives you room to bring them in some.
You see the way this is mounted.
Yes.
That's where it's the only way you can put your shocks there. So this sits back. If I use these rims, you see how much I'd have to bring it forward, just about that much.
A little higher.
A
A little higher, Gil. Can't see it.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
You see that?
Yeah. I wonder if there's any way you can twist it.
Unless I shave down some of this right here. Right in here?
That wouldn't look right.
No.
Make the nose flip and just leave it open.
Let me see. Yeah.
Yeah, I want me much stronger.
Yeah, I built a Mustang GT, and because I lowered the suspension down a little bit, and it put everything off alignment. And you can actually, people noticed it on one of my video builds. They're like, "Hey, didn't that axle need to be moved a little bit?" I'm like, "Well, yeah, you're right."
Yeah, see, it would fit if it was right here. It would fit perfect if it was right there.
Maybe you can cut it. Move it.
I think maybe I'll move that axle forward just a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, can you take it off and just move it forward some?
Yeah, I probably can. I could slide. Yeah, I can bring it forward a little.
Yep.
And that'll give me exactly what I need.
That's a cool kit, man. I like what Pat did to his.
Just a stock build.
Yeah.
Try to build most of my models like that, and then the second time around, I'll do what I want to do.
Kind of heat up that elbow there where it goes up. Kind of twist it forward a little bit, maybe.
Yeah, that's true too. You can melt it a little bit.
Melt it a little bit and twist that where the spindle part would be. Twist it forward a little bit.
Let me see if I can move it forward without it breaking anything here.
I think that's how the real truck was, though. It's just how they positioned the front axle.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, to clear the oil pan or who knows what. They didn't have computers back then.
Yeah.
All right, let me see if I can move that forward just a little bit.
That I-beam had to clear the oil pan on the engine and steering column and all that.
Oh shit, there it is. If I move it forward just a scotch, let's see, right about there. That'll do it, right?
I better buy a kayak a little from there.
Yeah. Okay, I know what I need to do. I knows what I need to do. I need to bring it forward just about a little bit, but I need to put a couple of pieces of sheet styrene underneath to base it up.
Yeah.
And where's my fucking styrene? Shut up, Joe.
I didn't say a word, man. Not this time.
Joe's got a whole bunch of styrene.
Yeah. Yeah. Need a little, some square stock here.
I got some of that.
I know I got a bunch of it in here some fucking where. You start doing this and you start getting into it, like raising this and lowering that and all that crazy shit. I can see how guys get into this shit,
Yeah, I don't get into any of that, man.
Did you find what you were looking for, Joe?
Yeah, actually, I did.
Okay, I'm gonna have to do a little surgery here because I already got all this fucking thing. Let's see, right about there. Bring it forward just a bit. That'll work, man. I think that'll work, man. Friends, everybody got to have them. Thanks, friends. Oh, let me see what I can do here.
Shit.
Yeah.
You know what? The other thing is, this is probably going to make it a lot more sturdier too, because it wasn't sturdy before.
Yeah, it probably will.
Yeah, I think this will make it a little bit more sturdier.
What's this? What's this here? Where's my junk box? My junk box. Yeah, I found a motor, but it's not the motor for this thing.
Wait.
It might work. It might work. Red rum.
All right, I'm going to bring that forward right about there. Get a little glue on that right about here.
Lord. Now, I gotta do something.
Gary, what do you think? Drive by maybe? The guy in the chat?
I ain't too sure, man, but I ain't responding to it any more than that.
If I could have figured out a way to get him out of there, I would have.
The best way to deal with trolls is to fucking ignore them.
So true. So true.
Just block them. Boom. I just did it. Bam. Just blocked them.
How'd you do that?
Go to the three little dots on the side there It'll tell you can go to their channel, report them, or block them. 2, 3 little dots.
Yeah.
Block them. I got them.
Oh, I can remove him.
Yeah, you can remove them or block them. I just blocked his ass. You can unblock him if you want.
I don't block many, but that was a little uncalled for.
Yeah.
I didn't want to bring it up because at the end of the day, you know, I'm enjoying myself. Everyone else here is enjoying themselves, and you got to put money. I ain't digging it.
It happens. They weasel their way in every now and then.
Yeah, I wanted to take care of it before you got a chance to really piss with it, but you know, I couldn't figure out how to do it, so.
Got you covered, man. Got you covered.
Well, now I know I can do that. I'll just do it straight. Do it next time.
That still doesn't help me where my acrylic white went. Oh, gee, over by the paint booth. I guess that's where I should actually look, huh?
It would help.
Well, that's gray. That's not white. That might work anyway.
For Siri would say, quit being a twat, man, and get in there already.
See, I made my own RAF interior green. The problem is I watered it down so much for the airbrush, I can't use it in anything else.
I was lazy. I just bought the Tamiya one, but I don't do enough of them to panic about. Although there is a Lancaster bomber that I really like the looks of.
I'll tell you the truth, man. I'm liking the way this Spitfire is coming together. I really am, and I'd like to build more of them.
I've done the Tamiya Spitfire. I really enjoyed it, but it was enough. I didn't have to go any further than that.
All right, let's see if that works.
Come on, this maybe we'll have to stretch it.
Might have to stretch it.
Stretch it.
Stretch it.
That's what I was telling her this morning. Stretch it.
Hello. Hello.
I ain't touching that webcam.
I will. This morning.
Lenny, we got it, baby. We got it.
Oh, we got somebody from a hotel joining us.
Live from the Steve Sutton view.
I
We
can't
got
hear
that
you.
in the field reporter going.
Uh-oh. Wonderfest.
What's happening, man?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Oh man.
Kind of disappointing or what?
No. I was disappointed in the Conan bust I was looking at.
You waited too long, huh?
No, well, that was the one thing that I really wanted to buy, and when I saw it, I was like, no, can't do it. You know, I paid for the early bird to get in for that too. You know.
Yeah.
That there was two things that I was looking for that I was just disappointed in seeing. You know, but there's 300 other things here that are, you know, $300 and $400 that I want to buy tomorrow.
Yeah, I've been wanting to get me a studio scale Y-wing, but were any of those there?
I didn't see I didn't see a lot of studio scale stuff.
Yeah.
You know, that second vendor room had that huge display with all that studio scale stuff. I don't know if maybe that guy is selling, but he didn't have a booth. He just had a display. So
Yeah.
I put pictures of that 5-foot Millennium Falcon. I mean, that thing is just unbelievable to see in person, you know.
Yeah, the 5 foot.
What photos you put up earlier?
What's that?
The Millennium Falcon. Was that you that put one up earlier, the Millennium? It wanted
Yeah.
That's the 5-footer. That thing is ridiculous.
that was stunning.
I mean, you know, I've seen them in every scale. I've never seen it in full studio. You know.
Did it say who's actually doing that, or is it just a company that's kind of behind
Yeah,
it?
there's a sign on the model. I took a picture of it. It's there.
Yeah.
You know what? I gotta get my battery cord here. I don't remember the name. I don't remember the name of the studio that did it. There's a studio that did all those.
Yeah.
He actually had it was really cool. The escape pod was like on a background of Tatooine, and it actually rotated. It was pretty cool. So it was sitting there spinning the whole time like it was in flight, you know?
One that like it was in front of a TV screen? That one?
No. Well, it was just a backdrop, and the escape pod was mounted in forced perspective, and it was rotating slowly like it was in flight. That was cool. It was really cool.
So you're not running the halls tonight in the hotel with all the other partiers up there?
Oh, I just got back from partying, so.
Because that's what it's about, I'm told.
Nah, I mean, listen, I'm not a crazy partier, but I had a few drinks with a few people. I met up with a few people here, so.
That's cool. Good. That's what it's about.
But I heard from 7 others. Oh my God, you were here today? You know, like, why don't people say you're here? And you know.
Yeah. Oh, like people you saw that you didn't know they were going to be there?
Well, I mean, it's a little hard to catch up with people too in this place. I mean, there was a lot of people here today.
Yeah.
I assume today was the big day. You know, I don't know what tomorrow's going to be like, but
yeah.
You just there as a fan, or have you got some of your work down there?
Well, there's two of my kits, not ones that I painted, but customers did in the show, which is humbling to say the least. I mean, to put that up against some of those sculpts that are, I mean, some of the stuff that these guys paint is, you know, I mean, come on.
It's crazy.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, that whole skill level, everybody's stuff, you know, you can, you know, the professional guys who do, you know, the professional large-scale resin stuff, you can just tell, you know, their stuff is just like, I mean, it's like perfect, you know, and the paint jobs are perfect too, you know, that they have on display. So,
yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, you know, and then, you know, the one thing that I got out of this is it's probably 75% crap, 25% good stuff.
Okay.
There's always some that there are niche markets, some models, aren't there?
Well,
yeah,
there's
a lot of toys.
There's a lot of toys here. There's a lot of people like selling garage sale toy crap here. You know, that makes up the bulk of the vendors. I mean, you know, probably 50% of it are people that have bought out like huge garage sale crap and are here peddling it on plastic shelves, you know?
Yeah, any science fiction collectible thing, right?
Yeah, it's a lot of really old collectible crap, you know, just piled in bins and, you know.
Yeah.
That probably makes up half of it. You know, and the other half are all, you know, you can tell there's a lot of decent resin guys, and then there's some not so decent resin guys, but really good stuff. I mean, really, really talented people here. You can definitely see, you know.
And that's right there in Louisville, right?
Yeah, it's right by the airport.
Okay, I drive through there all the time when I go see my dad.
Yeah, I got 747s taxiing by my hotel window. I wish I didn't stay on this side of the hotel. I guess that comes with experience.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna miss it, man, because I'm gonna be in Jacksonville next week, so I'm just gonna miss being, you know, fairly close by.
There's something going on. Is there a show going on in Tucson right now or something?
Not that I know of.
I saw Brad Hare posted some stuff. I didn't know if maybe
he's near Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Oh, Tulsa. I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Right, never mind.
Yeah, he lives right there in Broken Arrow. So he's
Yeah,
kind of a. He finally showed his face in his videos.
yeah, I saw that. I saw that.
Yeah. Like, it's about time, Brad.
So what's going on?
Not much, man.
We're all just kind of hanging out.
Yeah. Chilling.
Hanging out with the Brits and the
Yeah. Everyone knows that's where the cool kids are at.
Yeah. I wish I was over in England right now.
Hey, it's a nice day today, but
Got a nice circle around the United States. Josh in Oregon, and where you're at, Steve, and who's that? Is that Andreas?
Yeah, we do have quite a few people joining us right now.
Mike.
Yeah, I'm here.
Mike up in New York. I'm in Michigan. Gil's in Chicago.
Oh, no. I'm on location today in Kentucky. So.
Yeah, he's in Louisville, Kentucky, where they make the baseball bats.
Based in New York, and I was saying how the members are kind of circle the whole United States.
Yeah.
He's in El Paso. You know, it's just, you look, it makes a Don's up there in Minneapolis. It's like,
You got them in England.
South Minneapolis.
Yep. Don't forget England.
Gil, I heard from Dredd.
Did you? How's he doing?
We exchanged email real quick. I'm gonna message him back when I'm back. It was like the day I was leaving, so of course.
Oh, cool.
Is he okay?
Yeah. You know, the usual.
Good.
where are you at, Mike? Washington, D.C. or Washington State?
What's that?
Where you at? Where's that
I'm
show?
in Louisville, Kentucky at Wonderfest.
So was it worth it? Worth the trip?
Yeah. You know, I could definitely see.
Fixing printers and running them.
Well, I could definitely see there's a market for this. The question is going to be the cost versus the reward for this long of a hike. You know, I don't know. I'll weigh it all out when I get back. Definitely Jersey Fest. Definitely Jersey Fest. And there's no question I'm going to Jersey Fest and being cellared. So
Cool.
no question.
That would be a good test, I think. Good test for you there.
Yeah. You know, and if I fail there, at least I'm within driving distance, so it's not a big deal, you know. But there's definitely a market for what I'm doing. I could definitely see, you know, the price range that I'm in. There's not a lot here you can buy for that price range.
Oh hell, no. Everything's in the 3 digits up there.
Anything here is 100 or more.
Yeah, I saw a scope there that I liked, and I saw it was $100.
Yeah, I mean, you know, anything that's decent quality of the size that I'm doing is 100 or more. That's the one thing that I noticed, you know. But that's solid, so, you know, I get it, you know. I don't know. I might play with 6 scale on some stuff and maybe do special Jersey Fest event stuff. I don't know. I got some ideas. We'll see what happens when I get back.
That's cool.
It's man, my dogs are barking. Let me tell you.
Yeah, all the walking. Heck yeah. So have you seen that resin printer that Salvino Jr., you know, the guys that do the NASCAR kits, the one that he's been messing with?
Who?
He prints up the car bodies on that resin printer first before they do any of the tooling. But it's like a $3,000 printer.
Is it $3,000 puts you in the Form 2 range?
Yeah, I think it is. Form 2. Let me look because I got it saved. Not that I want to get into that, but it's
either the Moai or the Form 2, one or the other, because that's that price range. But there could be some
it
like
seems
knockoff.
like it's a little bigger though, right?
Well, yeah,
Would that handle a 6 scale?
that price range is typically a, I want to say a 4-inch by 4-inch bed,
Okay.
and probably a 6-inch height factor. They're mostly laser though. They're SLA, not DLP.
Okay.
That you want to stay away from the laser.
This is the actually it went down. It went down 500. Yeah, it's the Form 2 SLA. You're
Yeah,
right.
they just came out with the Form 3. So
Okay.
the problem with Form is, and I don't know a lot about the Form 3. I haven't really looked into it, but the Form 2 was kind of proprietary. You had to use their stuff, their resins, their parts, their pieces. Where
Okay, I see.
these new ones that came on the market for $1,000 and under, they make them universal. You can use any resin within the range. They put a range together in a bunch of different. It's a competitive market where there's resins that you could get. And you know what I mean? A lot of people are experimenting with different stuff, whereas Form is only putting out 5 different things, and you have to use their stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
That was the problem with Form. They may have changed that on the new model because that was one of their, Achilles heels.
Yeah.
For that kind of money, I want to be able to print food.
You can get that. I've seen a pancake printer.
Pizza or submarine sandwich.
It's just so involved with how busy I am with just life in general, with everything. You have to dedicate yourself to it full time, like you've been doing, Mike. So there's just no way.
I mean, everybody that asks me, anybody that knows me and asks me, I tell them straight up the truth. It's messy, it's smelly, and it's not the most reliable thing. You really need to learn how to do it, and it's not something that just works.
Got to pay off in the end too.
Yeah, I mean, you could glue a styrene kit together. It might not look good, but you can glue it together. Printing, not a lot of people are successful. I just saw recently a poll on one of the Facebook groups. How many people? What is your percentage of successful prints? And it's 95 to 100, 75 or 50 to 75, and 25 or whatever. More people put the 25% successful rate in the poll by like 1,000 people. It's like, Jesus, man, is it that bad?
Yeah.
I'm just sorry if I'm muted. I have been on. Let's say Little Littler's in chat just says hi guys, and he's asking, you guys take callers? I'm not quite sure what that means.
Open the request line. You can start singing.
Yeah.
I got it. I had to raise up the front end of the truck also. But I think I got it, Lenny. I'll post a picture. I'm gonna have to do something with the back end, raise it up just a little bit, but you'll know. Here, let me put this underneath the back end, so I'll show you where I'll have to raise up the bed.
I'm here, guys, because I'm spraying and usually talking.
You'll see I'm gonna post the picture here. You'll see that little bar that I got in there.
Go ahead and present yourself.
Hold on. Let me put it on here. Let me move it a little bit. It came down. I moved it and it dropped. Let me get that back up underneath where I had it. Get monkey fucking ass back under there. Okay, there we go. All right, let me see if I can do this so you guys can see it. Let me go over here real quick. I'll present it. I'm on you, damn it. No, I can't do that. I just want to. I can't present it. Gary's gonna have to do it.
Who do you want to present? Sorry.
Gil.
Hold on. Let me go back a little bit with my camera.
I'll present Gil. Okay, one second.
And I'm gonna lose this fucking camera. God damn it. Hold on, see it? You see it?
Yep. Yeah, it looks good.
Something missing. Where's the Hennessy?
Yeah.
Ooh. I don't drink Hennessy. That's for the brothers in the hood. All right. Hold on, guys. I gotta do something about this camera because it's about ready to fall. So I'll be right back. You can stop sending me there, bro.
No problem. Yeah.
Hey, Steve.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what I was really impressed with was Randy Cooper's stuff.
Who's?
Randy Cooper.
Oh yeah, he's very impressive.
He's got his Back to the Future train here, his Jupiter 2. That Jupiter 2 is a goddamn work of art.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, man. And then I don't think he had a Star Destroyer here. There was one next to it. I think that might have been his kit, but I don't think he brought one.
Right.
But oh my God, that just seeing, and then he had that Back to the Future Mad Max car here. Oh my God.
Yeah, you know, when you buy his stuff, you buy quality stuff.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, you just, you could just tell, it was like, wow.
Yeah.
And there, of course, it's a mob scene around his part of the table. He's got a whole end of the table, and there's just 50 people massed on top of it.
Yeah. Did you meet him? Get to talk to him?
He was so packed with people. I didn't, I'm not bugging people unless they recognize me and say something to me.
Yeah,
I felt like
I corresponded with him a little bit, online with the emails and stuff. But yeah, I bought a few things from him, but I'd like to get the what is that? The crawler, the sand crawler.
Yeah, he didn't have that here. He didn't. He just had the Jupiter 2 was ridiculous, man.
Yeah.
Oh.
He sold a bunch of those to the latest production of Star Wars. Apparently, they're going to have a bunch of those.
I think I have a chrome Jupiter too, the Polar Lights kit.
Yeah. Yeah, they made.
I built the regular one. I don't know why I bought the chrome one.
I don't think Randy Cooper actually come out with a kit for that Jupiter, dude. That's something he just made up for himself.
Yeah, he did it himself and then added all the light and stuff, right? I mean,
yeah, I think he had made one for somebody else a while back, and he decided I'm going to make myself one. But yeah,
because the inside is basically a little replica. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Fucking camera.
There's a couple other modelers. There's another modeler I have friends with on Facebook. He's over in England right now. That's really good too. And but
yeah.
Even Scott Alexander, when I went to his house, I was looking at some of the stuff he made. That's very impressive looking too.
Yeah.
But a lot of those guys are getting in age. They're not going to be around it.
It looked like there was a studio scale prey down there today. I couldn't get near it.
Yeah.
And I was getting a little tired of the crowd, so I got to try to get near that tomorrow for some pictures.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, thanks for the pictures. Appreciate that. That was cool, man.
Yeah, and I mean, there's probably still 100 more on my phone. I just, you can only post 40 at a time, so I just got tired of spamming,
No, what you posted was great.
And I think tomorrow there'll be less people there. I mean, those were all taken right when the place opened.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta go.
I tell you what, there were more. This is the figure thing, right? But there's more sci-fi models on display than there are figures. So
yeah, Lou's down there too.
Yeah.
Yes, I did. I was actually online with Lou buying souvenirs. And I saw his. He's got a few things. He had his.
Yeah, what did he end up taking there? Do you know?
What's that?
What did he end up taking there and entering? Do you know?
I saw him showing his Hannibal to somebody. He had one of those Hannibal 2s, but done up like a Hydra from Captain America, I guess. I took a picture of it. I'll try to post it tomorrow.
Right, yeah, I remember seeing that.
I'm not sure what else is here of his. I didn't watch his channel before I came to see. You know.
Yeah, he said he was limited on what he could bring because he wanted to make room for what he could bring back.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah, so tomorrow, it's funny. You want to talk about having all the angles. FedEx is setting up a booth tomorrow, right next to where the entry to the show is. So anything that you buy, you can ship home.
all right, I'll be right back.
That's actually not a bad idea, you know.
Yeah.
Someone had their head screwed on with that one.
Talk about having all the angles, right? You know what I mean? Just set up a booth there and, just bring your stuff and we'll ship it home for you.
Yeah, someone got a pat on the back for that one somewhere.
I mean, I looked into it. It's $50 to check a bag. There's a few things that I'd like to buy, but getting another bag on the airplane is just, for $50, it's not worth it. I'll just pay the shipping when the prices aren't that low. There's not that great a deal here.
Isn't some of the stuff pretty large, so you'd want to do it that way anyway, right? You can't.
Well, yeah. I mean, the FedEx shipping is going to be ridiculous probably too. I'm sure they're not going to do it for bargain. So
If it's 3 feet tall, or I don't know what you see in those shows.
yeah, any model kit that you're going to get is going to cost you $30 to get home. So
Not like these things.
Cheaper than the extra luggage, though, isn't it?
yeah.
Unless you live right close, in which case. Anyway.
I got my eye on a few resin figures that I might splurge on tomorrow. We'll see.
So you're very reserved and patient. I didn't do that. My first expo I went to, I walked in with 300 quid, and 35 minutes later I was in.
Well, I tell you, Gary, there's a guy who's got the Predator in the space pod. Have you ever seen that one?
Oh, no.
Oh, my goodness, man.
Oh, get a photo of that, bro.
He's in the he's actually seated in like the space pod with like the space pod open. Like, oh my God, it's unbelievable. I'll try to get near it tomorrow and get a picture for you.
Yeah, please, mate. That sounds well cool.
Yeah, it's a smaller scale. I think it's probably like 1/8 or smaller, because the pod is fairly large. So I think it's Blackheart. Actually, it's the guy from Blackheart that did it.
Ah. I know Noreen's got a new piece coming out, but I'm not sure if I'm a bit predatored out at the moment.
Yeah.
I mean, that's my fault. This is 4 in total now, and I've done nothing but Predators for about 3 or 4 months.
Yeah.
So,
I didn't see a lot of Naren stuff in the show. I didn't see any Hellboys.
Larry Mullen Curly.
the thing is, I think last year it was all big on the Hellboy and the Wolverine last year. Fucking everyone had it in everywhere.
Yeah.
You got the Three Stooges, Mike?
Yeah, there was one Three Stooges Dio actually. It was actually really good. It was near Randy Cooper's stuff, and I couldn't really get close to it, so I'll try to get close to it tomorrow.
I'm not into figures, but that's something that I would buy for a figure, even though I'm not.
Yeah, I didn't see any kits.
But you're interested in it.
But I did see one that was.
Go ahead.
I did see a Dio that was made up. I'm sure somebody's selling them.
Pick 2 or something.
A lot of these guys only bring their new releases here, and they sell out limited numbers. There's 10 of each, and when they're gone, they're gone.
Any Bandai stuff? Like did they show up with their black C-3PO? No.
No, there's. I mean, everybody's selling Bandai kits that's selling kits, but no, I didn't see like a Bandai booth or. There's no manufacturers here. Garage kit, that Garage Colors or whatever.
Yeah.
Is it whatever that they're here? Iwata's here. I think Vallejo's, somebody who sells Vallejo's got a whole Vallejo setup.
So Mobius wasn't even there, huh?
No. There was, I think round 2 is here with Cult TV Man, because Cult TV Man's got a huge booth. But I didn't see like a special round 2 booth or You know, there was no dedicated booth for guys.
Was Monsters in Motion there?
No. Nope.
No.
Nope.
Yeah, I just pre-ordered that HAL kit that they're coming out with.
Yeah, no, I didn't see Monsters of Motion down there.
I wish they had something. I got the plastics, dude. Just this one.
Yeah, you know, and that could very well have been the kits that were used in that Dio that I was talking about. There was like a Dio with the 3 of them on it.
Yeah.
They're in the safari outfit, though. I'd like to see them without the shorts
Yeah.
and hat. You know?
I'll try to get a picture of it tomorrow. I got a whole day to kill tomorrow, so that's the day I'm gonna get in trouble.
There's one for Steve out west.
Yeah, Zorro. Yeah, I don't know if I have that one in the stash or not.
I don't just do Ferraris.
Yeah, that's like the symbol of the Ferrari on there.
Yeah, it is, actually. I didn't think of that.
Yeah.
Hey, Gil.
Yeah.
Still there still?
Yeah, I'm here.
Have you heard any about those garage color.usa brushes?
Yeah, not the brushes. I know about their paints, but I've never used their brushes.
Yeah, you know, the paints, I was thinking about it. I can't get the paints on the plane. Or at least I wouldn't be able to. You know what I mean? So.
Oh, even with acrylic?
I don't know. Like fluid, you can't bring fluid.
You can't even take
Right.
mouthwash. Yep, it's fluids.
Oh,
Yeah.
you didn't check a bag?
No, and that's the thing. I didn't. You know, I could check a bag, but it's $50 to check a bag. So.
Oh, I know. I normally check 2, so it's $70.
Yeah. I mean, I did
Having
carry
fun.
on, so I couldn't get. I thought about that now. I mean, yeah, it makes it easier to go through the airports, but I wouldn't be able to get paints back through. You know.
Yeah.
But it doesn't. You know. And again, the prices weren't like outrageously. You know, I'm sure Ken's going to have some deals tomorrow.
You could always ship with FedEx.
Yeah, but I mean, the money that you're going to pay for that, I'll just pay for shipping from home. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Ken never likes to bring that shit home with him. So
Yeah, he was. I could tell he was. When I bumped into him in the hallway last night, I think he was on his way to drink. So his room must be right near me because I was like right on the final stretch to my room, and I seen him coming the other way, and I was like, "Ken, yeah." I said, "Gilbert, you know, oh yeah."
that motherfucker. Who knows?
Nah, I didn't want to bug him. You know what I mean? He was definitely on his way to the bar. I never want to bug anybody on their way there.
Needs a pit stop.
Yeah, that's one thing a lot of the modelers do when they go to those places. They hit the bar.
Oh, and there was a parking lot party last night that I saw.
Parking lot party?
Yeah, there was a bunch of guys out in the parking lot in lawn chairs. I could tell they were probably out there smoking cigars and drinking beer in the parking lot until 3 a.m. almost. I got up at 3 because I'm on printer time still. And I looked out the window and there were still people out there partying in the parking lot.
Yeah.
Did you meet up with those guys that painted those figures?
I met up with 2 customers today, real quick. Just and one of them, I was in the bar and we were buying each other beer, and then
That's cool.
There's the guy who painted the Ripley's working Cult TV, man. I got to meet up with him tomorrow. They were mobbed today. I didn't want to bug them, and there was 10 other things to do, so I didn't, I'm going to meet up with them tomorrow. And then I sent a couple of emails to a couple of guys who said they were coming, but I didn't see them today, so we'll see. I didn't even think about it this morning. I just went down there at 8 o'clock and pretty much walked around until noon.
So it's been kind of a disappointing shopping spree, huh?
Well, I didn't come here to buy. You know, I came here to recon, so you know, it wasn't, you know. But the two things that I had my eye on, I was disappointed in. You know, but you know, and that guy, I looked. That guy was definitely not. That guy wasn't the producer of that Doom kit. He was just selling it. So those were $40 over the price that you could get it for. You know.
Yeah, that was pretty high, man. When I saw that.
Yeah, and you know, like I said, Gil, I was, you know, you look at it and I'm like, it didn't like knock my socks off. I can tell you that.
Was it the casting or was the sculpting?
The face was off. That's the best I could describe it. It didn't look right from certain angles. You know how that can be. Like it looks good from one angle, but not from other angles. It looked like off. You know.
Yep. There's a few model kits going around that are like that. They look okay from one angle, and then from another they don't. There's a new Elvis floating around in the UK jet, and the head's all fucking wrong.
It's a bust. So if you mess the head up, I mean, what's the point? You know.
Yep. It's a pretty iconic one too. So you can't just say, "Oh no, right."
Yeah,
no.
Exactly.
That's Delta, man. He's got an iconic look. You know.
I could get a guy to make it for me for less than what that was. I know a few Brazilians. That'll take that on for me.
There you go.
Yeah, I was looking at those Vaporella figures you took pictures of.
Yeah.
Holy crap!
Glad I didn't invest $500 into that figure yet.
Jesus.
Yeah, I have a really good one of her sitting on the skull, but it's a good one. It's not some of these ones I've seen on eBay. And when it came here, the skull wasn't, because it's kind of a rotocast.
Yeah.
They call it. And it had a crack and a hole in it. So I contacted the guy and he sent me another one. So I've actually got 2 skulls now. The other one's kind of, needs to be repaired.
I mean, I saw more Vampirellas today than I've seen.
Did you see one where she's sitting on the skull?
Steve, I must have seen 10 different ones.
Okay.
I one of the things I took away from today. Yep, I'm not going to pay for that.
Yeah.
A lot of people ask for it. It's a popular subject, obviously, but
it is. I actually have a pretty cool. I saved it, a calendar of her, nothing but Vampirella. And I don't know.
The one thing is this new guy, I forget the name of the studio that just did a bunch of them. They're more cartoony.
Yeah, I saw those too. Those look cool.
Yeah, justice could be done to it in a full, like a good female figure, and I have a guy who does really good female figures.
There you go. I would go for that.
There's so many there's so many of them out there. It's hard to, I don't know. Even
another version of the, like you said, the Batgirl.
Well, that's one thing that I didn't see. I mean, other than the Polar Lights 5th scale one, I didn't see any.
Yeah, there's only just that one Polar Lights one. You're right.
No Batman.
Which I have that one in the stash, but
yeah, Popeye and Olive Oil.
What about Captain Marvel? I'm quite surprised out there for Captain Marvel.
You know something? There were literally little to no superheroes here.
Really?
A few Supermans here or there, but none. I mean, no Marvel stuff at all.
That's shocking.
No X-Men stuff really at all.
Yeah, makes you wonder.
It's that.
I mean, what with Captain America this year, you got fucking just the Marvel Endgame. Fucking, there's been loads of superhero stuff on.
I think that these guys stay away from stuff like that because it's, Target. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're a Target.
Could be. I think you're right.
There was some stuff. Don't get me wrong, but there wasn't a huge number of, Batmans and Wolverines like I would have thought. Those are the popular ones, but I guess they've been done so many times. Who's going to keep doing it?
I was about to say, you had last year, you had Marines, Wolverine was fucking everywhere.
Yeah.
That was pretty fucking big and pretty.
you know, pretty good.
I
so.
guess maybe you're right. You know, Garrett, you're probably right. It goes in cycles. You know, they get played out on a certain thing, and then they you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know,
I
but
know.
next year's a good year for Vampirella.
Possibly, yeah. I mean, I think that half the trick of it is figuring out what people are into each year.
Yeah.
Because it does tend to flow.
Son of a bitch.
Uh-oh.
Yep, I just noticed a crack in this motherfucker.
It's like, are you building an AMT kit or a Revell kit?
Dude, I don't know what the fuck I'm building here, man.
Chicago, Illinois.
This is the reason why I see Andreas do the same thing with those trucks and cars. He puts them to that exact point right there, and then they just go back in the box. And I'm like, what happened to that? Oh,
I just noticed right here, this the front axle is cracked.
Huh.
Elk Grove Village.
Is it two-piece axle?
No, it's broke. It's broke in here. It broke. It broke. Yeah, but that's all right. I can drop some sprue glue in there, and hopefully overnight it'll harden up. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sprue glue.
Right, guys, I'm going to dump us off of live now. I think we've done it. So you go back to private.